guys, I would show you my like speed test results, but it would dox me. How am I at 1700 kilobits per second? 1000 kilobits per second. But I have 575 kilobits per second upload. What the fuck? I'm gone like 4 days and everything's breaking. This is bad. You are correct. 2K bitrate. Welcome to 2011. Because some of you probably can't even see it. Okay, I need to fix this. I didn't even notice. What the fuck? I didn't even notice. Maybe it's because yesterday Twitch approved me to do the mobile, the Twitch mobile one. So maybe like they're, okay, I'm seeing hold on, we're gonna be doing some triaging. Hold on. I'm gonna be doing stuff that you never do on stream, which is adjusting your bitrate. Oh, that's right, you can't change it when you're streaming. Fuck. I have it set to 15,000. I don't know. Will this be a YouTube only stream? Is that where we're going? Wait, is it only fine? Hold on, let me see my own stream. I was just gonna talk about how my day was like. I had a really awful week up until about 4 hours ago. And Lord, why do you test me today? It's still, what the fuck? I'm not, what? Is it, hello? It still says I'm in my intro with 3 minutes. What the, hold on. This is bad. This is very bad, actually. You know what? You've got 12 minutes. 12 minutes of ads? Okay. For those who can't hear, my Twitch is stroking out, attempting to triage. What do I do? Wi-Fi kun! Gambate! Okay, that's the best I can do. Why is, you're right, Naz. Also, welcome in everyone. Yeah, Twitch normally gives me like 6K. Is it rate limiting me? Hold on. Did I change something? Stream, low latency. I didn't change anything. Did I click something like an idiot? So anyway, I think this may be the stream I say gamer words. I'm so frustrated right now because we had the same problem with IT this afternoon. IT fucked up my whole day. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Chotomate. What is with my computer? Yo, Yu-Gi-Oh. I am sorry. I am inept. Did Raz download some weird Twitch extension? No, I don't change anything because I'm old. I love how I am inept. Yes. You know what? What if I stop recording? What if I stop recording locally? Will that change anything? Why is this so bad? Hold on. I want to see what's going on here. Okay, I can't stop the stream. I can't stop the stream. I genuinely can't stop the stream. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm going to fucking punt a baby across a football field and spike it. I swear to fucking God. why the fuck I didn't change anything. I want to play GeoGuessr. I want to go and make fun of people in the street. I can't do that. But you pay almost $100 a month for 1K internet. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake, piece of shit. God damn. No, stop. What is this bullshit? What the fuck? Oh, God. This week has fucking sucked. This week, man. Oh my God. What do you mean? It's 15,000 bit rate, highest quality, 2 passes, high profile. I restarted the bitch and it's still two. You know what? I'm gonna fucking. I wonder if it's because I was doing window capture. Welcome to the void. You know what? That's all you get. I fucking hate this shit so fucking much. You can change the Twitch server? Like that's gonna matter. Like that's gonna matter at all. Hold on. You know what? You're right. You're right. Fuck off. Let me do things. Let me end my stream. Bro, there's someone in their fucking backyard right now. Like, there's someone in the backyard. Like, with an angle grinder. I'm going to fucking get... How? How? I changed the server to Ohio. It didn't help me. Why the fuck are they using an angle grinder? It's 7 p.m. Go get drunk. Go to a bar. Do old white people shit. I'm saying that because I'm jealous. I want to go in my backyard. Well, I don't have a backyard, but like if I had a I'd want to go in the backyard and like use an angle grinder. Did Byron bite my Wi-Fi? Is that Byron? Do you want to know what it's like to be a baby punted across? I'm kidding. I would never hurt him. What? Okay, I think I just have to restart my internet, guys. I'm gonna be real. I think it's just we're at that point where I just gotta reset my internet because we're at 3,000 kilobits per second, which is okay if you're streaming at 720p. I'm streaming at 1080, so I need that to be double. So I need that to be like 4. Or like, sorry, 6. I can't, did I tell, I fucked up never mind. I'm not telling you that. That can dox me. Anyway, I fucked up adding. I for some reason, I couldn't add like a four-digit number to another 4-digit number. And I had to, I had to check the math with like 3 different calculators because I couldn't believe the number it came out with. And a coworker of mine came behind me and saw me doing that. He was like, "Bro, you're having a rough week, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." Like, yes, I am. I can't. Okay. 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 I am going to restart my router. It will be like maybe 5 minutes. If I am not back in 5 minutes, someone has died, or the internet is being sussy. Okay, let me put this in the YouTube chat. Okay. Piece of shit fucking. I fucking installed this shit and you're telling me? Smart manager, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh shit, do I remember the password for the app? Oh fuck. Oh, Face ID, thank God. Thank God. Hold on, we're doing good. It's okay. Good evening, Michael. Your internet looks good. Fucking restart Wi-Fi network. Okay, guys, if you're still this is, you know what, hold on. We'll be right back after a short break. I'll be right back. Everybody, I require you to make sure that you have something to drink, something to eat. Don't text your ex. And you guys don't date, so that's not funny. Anyway, Bribby.
That's what I'm saying. Just go ahead and stream on
that's
YouTube
what
today.
That's what I'm thinking. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Is it working for you?
Which one?
That's a difficult question. YouTube. Is it?
Yeah. The YouTube just caught up right now and it connected. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Can it? Dude, I'm so fucking pissed off. I'm so fucking angry.
Dude, I could hear it because all I heard was "you son of a."
I don't know. Did it catch the part where I said I wanted to punt a baby across the football field?
Partly.
Maybe it's for the better that you. Oh shit. Well, okay. I think. Let me. How do you do? Oh wait, that's right. Hold on. I'm so. Dude, I'm so pissed off.
Okay, I gotta close the Twitch one because hearing your lagged voice coming through with your normal voice on Discord and on YouTube is doing my head in. With your normal voice.
Oh, hearing myself is like really, it's cancer. Okay. I'm sorry. Twitch sucks. Okay, all right, I'm just I'll catch you later. Thank you. Okay. Okay, hold on. Why is there a neighbor with an angle grinder? Angle grinder. You know what? Here we are. We fucking out here, okay? We out here. YouTube. Hold on. Let me do some due diligence here. Shut up. Okay, let me delete the one where I said I was going to say gamer words. Hey guys! YouTube only stream tonight. Yippee! Yeah, that'll get the views. There should be a glitch survivor rank on Discord for this. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of annoying how bad it was. Like, it isn't just like, oh, this is bad. It's like, this is catastrophic. Like, this is beyond bad. Okay. Are we here? Are we out here? Are we alive? Are we okay? Are we out here? I can pretend that I'm in Hollow Stars since I'm only streaming on YouTube. Now, fun fact, if you redeem the shit on Twitch, it should still work. Hi, Joopy. Welcome in. Now the neighbors' dogs are barking. Dude, my fucking night. Let me take a moment. Let me take a kneel, coach. Let me take a kneel. Can you hear the neighbors' dogs? I fucking hate those dogs so much. And it's like, I've noticed this, but like there's a lot of people who like, they have like chihuahuas and shit. I'm like, yeah, you look like someone that own a chihuahua. You know what I mean? Like, you guys ever have that like racism for dogs? The way Twitch cut made you sound like you were angry. He literally, I mean, if I was not a suave guy, I would have had to pay like $200 to replace the cable that because it was fiber optic. Oh, hold on, let me pin this because there's some people who are coming. Twitch. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you, Shuna, for something. Also, kind of hilarious, and also unfortunate. Wait, hold on. Oh, I forgot to stop streaming on Twitch. Whoopsie. Oh, sorry. Oh. YouTube. Come hold on. There's someone in Twitch that doesn't know. My Twitch is being weird, so we on YouTube today. Let me go ahead and copy this because I want to like copy it and put it in chat, and so like if anyone is like, oh my god, what's going on, there you go. Okay, and then that shit, sweet, there we go. Okay, so the plan still is to play GeoGuessr, but oh my god, no, because like what happened was is Lord Byron, it was before I trained him with like biting wires and stuff, and he bit the fiber optic cable that goes to the router, which is like the biggest no-no. So the guys from the ISP, the internet service provider, came out and was like, yeah, whatever, like, you know, and I blamed the router for being bad, and he's like, yeah, we've had and I got lucky, like there's been a slew of like routers just kind of dying on impact, and I guess that's what it is. And I'm like, okay. And you know, the damage, well, actually no, was it, what did he do? I don't know. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I knew that if he was coming to replace the router, he would have to replace the wire. Oh no, he didn't buy the fiber optic. He bit the power cable to the router, and I blamed that the router was faulty. And then I think I used whiteout to hide the little bite marks on the cable. And then if you have a guy that like, you know, I gave him a tip, like a $20 bill. I was like, hey man, give him $20 so that I don't have to pay like 100. Cause it's like to replace a router and like the entire router that comes with the power cable, it's like 100, $200. Like it's not inexpensive. It is very expensive. So anyway, a bribe went a long way. So we're playing GeoGuessr. Shout out, I don't remember his name. Cool guy though. Yeah, this week has been awful for various reasons. There's been a lot of like work-related things. Like honestly, I have never gotten so close to rage quitting my job before. And I'm gonna tell you a story about growth. Okay, because basically it's all my fault, which is one of the reasons why it got me so like fucking frustrated, because it wasn't like, oh, you know, like it was someone else contributed to it. No, it was all me, right? Like there's no way I could divvy the blames. Like it's 100% on me. So basically what happened is I missed an email. Now that may seem like Raz, how could you do that? How could you do that? Okay, like unacceptable. What do you mean? I need you guys to understand. I don't know, maybe this is a bad thing to admit, but I get at least 100 emails a day. That is not a joke. At least 100 every day. And the reason why is because, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not met, I don't know, I need to find the corporate job where like you send 2 emails and like, oh my God, yeah, oh my God, yes, I bought my 4th Ferrari today. Yes. Like I need to find that corporate job. I unfortunately work for a living. So I get like at least 100 emails a day. Right? And I'm new to the job. Well, not the profession, but new to the company, right? So I don't know how things are run. I miss one email. That has catastrophic effects. And it's not like, oh, I fucked anything up. No, not really. It's just like making one mistake like that can be catastrophic because you only caught that one. What if there was another one? So that was on like last week on Wednesday. I thought I remedied it, and I did actually. I spent basically most of Monday and then also most of today as well going through all of my emails. I started working at this place on the 2nd of September. Okay, I got today at least like, I mean, I got all the way back, but there were days where I got so many. And by the way, when I say 100, I don't mean receiving. I mean like emails received and replied to. Like I'm all over the place. So here's where it gets interesting, right? The reason this happened is because how do I talk about it without talking about it? There's a lot of managerial stuff that you have to do on an individual basis. Part of the gig, right? It's just how it goes. And I've done it before. I'm totally fine. The problem was the volume, right? And the volume of the amount was insane. Like I think there was like, what? Because it's not, and also it isn't just like, oh, is it on one website, one platform? No, it's like different company. It's all messed up. But then again, that's just what happens. You know, you got to do what the client wants. But anyway, point is, there's like at least 50 sets of things. You have to reply to everyone. Not necessarily all of them, but the thing is that like, it's an email saying, hi, Mr. Raztavi. I'm following up in regards to this matter. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. I need you to give us this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay. So I have to read the email. I have to, well, they don't ask you like, oh, I need this, that, or the other. They're like, hey, like, what do you want to do with this? And then I have to get, because they're basically like subcontractors. So they're like, they're not going to do anything unless we tell them to, right? You have to reply to everyone. Yeah, basically. I mean, thankfully, there's a lot of emails that I can just like look at and be like, okay, that's cool, and like ignore. But the vast majority of them, like, I need to reply to them, you know? And they're not just like, oh, you got an email on Friday? Oh, fantastic. No, I got to reply and fix that shit today, like on Friday, right? So now, by the way, I know I'm bitching and complaining, but this is the only place I can do it. I never do this IRL, or sometimes I do with my friends, but very rarely. I always cap it to a certain amount of time. But today was basically, I sat down and I was like, I need to hit my quota, right? So I tried to do my best to do that. Spoiler, didn't do that. Then I'm spending most of that day going through all of my emails. Now, by the way, I've done this about 4 times since I've made that major mistake. Now, it did kind of cause like things to get moved by like a month or 2, but to my knowledge, it hasn't been catastrophic yet. Anyway, but I was going through every single one of my email, making sure I didn't miss a single one, because what had happened is, well, there was multiple instances. I'll just talk about one of them. I got an email on like the early, like midway through October, right? I see it and I'm like, I'm the type of guy that when I get an email, I try to reply to it as soon as I can, just so that I can just like get back to what I'm doing, right? Like I just need to get to it and then I can fuck off and move on, right? And it wasn't like a hard email. It was a very simple, hey, fill out these like 12 dots, right? I do that. Guess what happened? I thought I sent it. And by the way, it wasn't a hard email. It was an email that just was like filling out kind of like a really easy form, you know? I miss it, right? 2 weeks go by. I get an email. Hey, Raz, where are we on this? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And I'm checking my email. Well, I didn't say that. Well, like they were like, oh, where we are on this? And I'm like, okay. And I went back and I was like, okay, let me forward them the email where I was like saying like, oh, I sent them this information 2 weeks ago. They haven't gotten back to me. I haven't followed up. That's my mistake. Like I was going to say like, okay, I just forgot to follow it. Whatever. Whoop-de fucking do. Now, mind you, I also didn't know that there was a time crunch on anything, right? Because I'm motivated by the deadline. There's a DUE date and a DO date, okay? And the DUE date is the one that I go by, not the DO, right? It's how it goes. Find out. I didn't send the fucking email. So I'm literally sweating bricks because I'm like, what else did I do this on? What else did I not send this email to? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really remember every single individual thing about it. I know for a fact I replied to that email, but I think I have literally been so stressed out about just that one particular incident. There's a lot of other dominoes that kind of fell as well, where I'm literally getting stressed out talking about it. But to make a long story longer, maybe, I basically have a heart attack at my desk. And I'm like very close to losing my shit because I've never done that in my career. I've never missed an email. I've never missed what is it called? I've never accidentally or either intended to reply to an email and just it didn't send, or I saved it to drafts or whatever. I've never done that before, ever. So that fucked me up because normally, like, that's just, to me, that's just like, you just do it, right? So that fucked me up. There was like, okay. This is the only other one I'll talk about because I'm literally getting stressed out thinking about it. There's a normal and ordinary process that we do that we have to do occasionally, and recently we've been having to do them a lot, which honestly, like, hey, thanks God. But basically it has to do with like dates, right? Like, oh, like we need to do these things by this day or that day. And it's like, oh, you do it by 30 days out, 60 days out, 90, 120, 150, whatever the number is, right? I don't know what's wrong with me, but I keep fucking that up. I keep fucking it up. You ask me a really hard question, oh yeah, I got the answer. But you say like, Waz, I need you to subtract 30 from September 24. Can't do it. Can't fucking do it. I don't know what I think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm literally just, I don't know. So anyway, that's been bugging me a little bit. But also, just like, I have just been so stressed. So stressed that I literally had a dream where I was at my desk. I had a work stress dream, first one. And it was surreal how real it felt. It felt like I was there at work. And it was just, nothing was happening. I was just sitting at my desk doing stuff and I was stressed out. And I'm like, thanks guys. Fantastic. By the way, I think we should play the game. I'm eating B12 because apparently my brain's too stupid. I don't know. Anyway, but to make a longer story longer, I'm gonna write like a script or something to like automate it because it's just like, oh. I need you to embed this in your website before X or your 100K a day shop goes down, hundreds of millions. Yeah, it's like, the good news is, right? The good news is I have a lot of very gracious people above, below, and on the same level as me who understand that these are just really stupid mistakes because I'm green, which for those who don't know is like new, right? So like, I was talking to my superior and they were like, are you overwhelmed? And I'm like, I actually thought about going back to them and like saying like, oh yeah, I am overwhelmed. And the fact is, no, I'm not. The reality is that the volume is so much, like there's going to be shit that slips through the cracks. Now, yes, it sucks that happened, but on the flip side, only that one isolated instance happened. Nothing else has been dropped. And I've also like, my calendar is a fucking disaster, but it's impossible for me to miss stuff now. Because it's like, I have follow-up things, like it's so ugly. But I'm gonna keep doing that until like I get used to the volume. Because I feel for the quote-unquote, I don't know, this may be a little bit pompous, but I there's no other way to say it, but like, for me, it's not a high volume. It's not bad. It's just that when you're expecting me to literally get on board with it, and by the way, the person that like was handling it before just kind of ousted it to me and was like, good luck. And I'm like, okay, now I'm not blaming them. By the way, fantastic person, by the way, really hardworking, really like them actually. But, gotta give myself a pat on the back for only fucking up one thing. So I've been like, I literally spend about an hour every morning now just combing my emails to make sure, hey, did I miss this? Hey, did I miss this? No. And it's kind of nice because it's like, I'm now learning way more. about everything that I'm doing, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's like, stressed out. But I'm alive. I'm here. I will say though, I am so looking forward to when I just have a handle on all of it and it's just Gucci, you know? Like I'm looking forward to that, because one of the things that they don't tell you, and it doesn't matter whether you're like a 10-year veteran or like a, you know, fresh out of school, when it comes down to like Turkey? Sorry, when it comes down to like a job, you know, every single place does it differently, right? And the way that they do things, well, I should say we, since I'm a part of the company, but it's very chaotic, because I'm used to it being one singular place that I'm talking to. So like I'm able to build a rapport with just one person. They know all the shit that's going on. And if something quote unquote slips through the cracks, I'm not sitting on my feet for 2 weeks until like, you know, I get like, hey, the status update on this, you know, and going, oh fuck. But it, you know, I just have to do with a bunch of other companies. It is what it is. It is what it is. But suffice to say, I've had a very hard week. Also a lot of other things going on in my personal life too. I won't talk about it, but it's just like the double whammy of like going to work stressed out as fuck, trying to do my best to kind of unstick myself in the mud, and then seeing my friends, family, and so on also stuck in the mud. Shit's rough. However, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a realization. I was sitting at my desk today and I was like, I've been away from stream too long. And the reason why is because I was like, I don't have anything to look forward to at the end of the day. Like, don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with my friends in Discord. I love hanging out with so on and so forth, all this stuff, right? But I like having things that are guaranteed, you know? Like, I'm not saying like this is like some sort of it's kind of like, you know, like you know when you're dating someone, like you go out on dates like once every 2 weeks, you know? We're in Turkey. It's gotta be over here. Istanbul. You know, if I ever see Turkey, I need to go to Istanbul. That's simply what we gotta do. In other events, I hope you guys are doing good. I know that the first part of stream has been awful because this is France or England. I hope that streaming helps you de-stress. Ironically, it does. I'll be honest with you guys, you know, and I was thinking of keeping this under wraps, but I figured I might as well. I have been, because of the fact that I've been taking a little bit more longer days in between streaming, I've had more times to kind of lean back and be like, what am I doing? Because where I'm at mentally right now is, no. Well, mentally I'm there as well, but I'm staking everything on Raz 2.0. And because of that, I'm really stalling in a lot of things. And I don't like that, because I'm not the type of person to just like go from one thing to another and be completely new and all that. I like kind of doing gradual building up. And the thing is that I've noticed that I need to just make videos, man. And I actually spent like 2 hours this week. Like I think 1 hour on Monday and 1 hour on Tuesday or something like that, editing a video. And it's almost done. But what's frustrating about it is that like, I don't know, like, I think this is just a streamer problem. I don't know. Maybe this is interesting to talk about. You get, if it's not, feel free. If it's not interesting, just say shut up and move on. Arthur's Way. Welcome to England. We're over by Oxford. No, we're in Ireland. Over by Dublin. Where like, what is that emo? What the hell is that emo? What is that? What is that called? Is that a middle finger in front of a smiley face? What is that? Or is that a turkey? What is this? Or is that a hand? Anyway, we're moving on. I have ADHD. Whoa, welcome to Iowa. I thought I was clapping. What is that? I don't know what it is. It looks like a turkey. I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, this is flat Midwest America. This is obviously Iowa. Yeah, there we go. God damn it. Okay, can I tell you this actually pissed me off? Like me getting the wrong country kind of actually pissed me off. Like I got actually angry there. Oh, this is not good. It's apparently washing hands. Interesting. Okay, that's strange. Equally though, strange. Sorry, the streamer problem is, you know, I've been getting a lot of tweets recently about like, you know, VTubers giving other VTubers recommendations. And I think what's kind of interesting about it is what your mindset is as a streamer, right? Because I've been doing streaming as a hobby since I started. And I had this very, whoa, talk about going from one era to another. This eerie like thought of like, what if I took streaming serious as a business, right? Like, what if I like actually treated it like a job and like worked really hard on it? And I'm like, well, I do that with as a hobby, but it's like, what would it be different? And the reason I pose that question is because I think it's fascinating about a lot of things, right? Because they say if you make your hobby your job, you'll lose your hobby, right? Because it becomes your job, right? But I think as well, you know, I made a tweet about this. I'm referencing myself. I'm literally citing myself. That's how good I am. A Boston cherry. I don't know where we are. Maybe Arizona, California. I don't know. But you know, if you give hobby effort, you'll get hobby results. But if you give, you know, business effort, you get business results. Not always, but you know, typically, like, you know, if you give half-assed, you get half-assed. If you give full-ass, you get full-ass. You know, or at least you're supposed to. You know. We're going on a little drive. But it was very fascinating having that thought and then thinking about like, oh, now that I've had more breaks away from streaming, I have a better idea of like what I think is not wrong, but like what I can improve on. Because like I said, one of my favorite things about streaming is the fact that there's always a way you can be better, always a way that you can like improve. Like for example, being, you know, Wi-Fi kun, ganbatte ne. Okay, we're in California. This has to be California. No, it could be like Utah. You know what? I'm gonna make a really ballsy guess here. We're gonna go to Boise, Idaho. Los Angeles. That's Los Angeles? That was beautiful. Okay, this is this is New Jersey. Okay, I know my thing. Okay, hold on. Matruv Buv. Okay, I feel like if I try to say the sound out, I'm gonna sound racist. This has to be like Indonesia, right? Like I'm thinking we're not in Singapore. I'm feeling like we're in Pekanbaru. All right, we're not gonna talk about that one. Is that what type of poll is this? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm really scatterbrained. That has been one thing that I will like. It is the biggest pet peeve of mine. If you ever like, Raz, what is your pet peeve as a streamer? I can't tell a story worth a damn sometimes. Like I have been trying to tell a story for like the past how fucking long? Like 20 minutes, and I have just been failing miserably to do so. And it's so frustrating because it's like I'm catching myself and I'm like, I wouldn't even listen to myself. Collier Takapau. You really should try Takapau. Where are we? Bernie Road. Big gay ice cream. Sorry, you guys don't get that, bro. Anyway, there was a particular fellow who was running for a political office, and his last name sounded like Bloomberg, and his first name happened to be the same as mine, and he did a commercial for ice cream. You know what to do, right? Wait, what redeem? Why did you redeem the card? Hold on, what's going on? What did you redeem? What? What's going on here? Just do it? No, seriously, just do what? You know what I need to do? Just do it. Am I already a conversation? Is it? I'm getting angry at myself because I'm not like at my peak. I'm expecting myself to be as good as I normally am whenever tell the story full. Fine. You asked nicely. Okay. Just okay. Now again. Just fucking do it. I'm so fucking bad at this shit. The fact that you guys are here despite it, like, you guys deserve a medal. What would you want the medal made out of? Be like tin? I don't know. We'll see. But essentially, the story I'm trying to tell here is that being a streamer is probably one of the most interesting things I've ever done, because when I started working, one of the things that I noticed very quickly was the fact that I really didn't have a lot of energy for anything else. And I don't have any energy. And that's kind of when I learned that, you know, even whenever you have a 9 to 5, you have to just do it tired, you know? Like when I was doing 7 days a week back when I first started, that was hard, but also it was very nice because it was brand new. It felt like I was playing video games with my friends at night back in, like, you know, college, you know, like that's kind of the vibe, you know. But now that obviously that like whimsy, like new stuff has worn off, you know, what remains is your habit and your discipline. And what that means is being so tired all the time, you have to really want to do the things you want to do. And streaming will always be that. You know, maybe I'll take like a, you know, like recently I've been taking like an extra day or two in between when I normally stream. And honestly, that has been necessary. I would not have been able, I'm going to be sorry. If I was streaming yesterday or the day before, I was going to be like awful. I was just going to be in a bitter mood, just, and you don't want that. Waipukurau Napier, Danaverka Wellington. What? Hawke's Bay Home Kill and Butchery Specialists. Okay, the problem is, are we in Australia or are we in... I feel like this is New Zealand. Hold on. I think I may be goated with the sauce. Napier. 92 kilometers. Not good. Maybe YOLO it. I knew we were in New Zealand. Lord Byron medal for sticking out. Actually, that's a really good idea. I've had to put up with him when he's in that state before. It's not that I get like really irate or negative. It's just like I just get quiet and I just don't really want to do anything. Athena. Family is the anchor that holds us through life's storm. The plant. King Ko Thep Carrot. This has got to be Australia or like New Zealand, right? Wait, what? They put a boat in a little lake? These poor boats. I want to... Wait, that's not a boat. It's a boat, but like, it's not an actual boat. It's just like, it look... Anyway, we're moving on. Let's go to the next one. Wait, are we in Indonesia? Okay, I don't know. Is this Sanskrit? This may be an India poll. This may be an India poll, and I'm missing it. Hold on. I need to find something... Kubota. Oh God, I don't know. Okay. He did it on a group game night before, just went full on silent, no talking, slow walking around the games everywhere. It was like having a PC with no code. Yeah, it's like zero battery, you know? And it's not like bad, it's just like you can tell I'm just kind of there. And the reason why is because it's like I am tapped out. I've had it. I'm there. But yeah, like today, for example, everything kind of turned around noon. I'll be honest with you, because I was very close to like canceling stream today because I was like, I don't want to stream if I'm like in a shitty mood. But basically around noon, I was like, oh, this is great. Wait, why is it not working? Okay, I'm sorry, glitch. I closed the program. Whatever. I get scammed. We're in Indonesia. No, no. Ah! We're in Ho Chi Minh. Damn it. Every time I see that damn lettering, I need to just go to Thailand. Why am I so bad at Germany? Fuck. God damn it. Anyway. My heart hurts. I got boba. Actually, I got boba for myself and I got boba for my coworkers. And then I also got boba on my way home. I'm a very spoiled. I was gonna say the 3-letter word. I should not do that. Very spoiled guy. There we go. There, Yosh, I know, right? Oh, man. Also, actually, you know what? Let's talk about happy things. Things that made me happy. Kama coming back to streaming. We're gonna take a moment. Okay. I was listening to Kama stream, and I was sitting there, and I was enjoying it because Kama is a fantastic ASM artist. But what did she go through? Like, I knew that she was like doing a difficult job, and I knew that she was doing things, but she was like, yeah, I had a coworker that got like bit 14 times and was showing me, and I'm like, homie, why did you stay there for like multiple months? Holy moly. Like, what side quest did you go on? Like, what? I'm like, what? And every time she would like segue to another topic, I would be flabbergasted by the things that she had to deal with. And I'm like, because like she was talking about how like she was dealing with people who had mental disabilities and so on and so forth, and like she was a caretaker, and I don't know if she said the actual title, but like that's the gist of what I figured out. And I'm like, don't you have to get certified for that? Like, don't you like? And then the thing that made me laugh the hardest was the fact that like how I view Kama completely changed, because I was like, oh yeah, she's probably like, you know, like a normal girl or whatever, right? But then she's like, yeah, I had to do a class where we had to, in order to defend against people throwing chairs at your head, you had to lift up a chair above your head or something and hold it. And she was like, I couldn't even do it. And I'm like, homie, why is there a glass castle in this China shop with the bull that likes to destroy glass? Like, what are you doing, right? And then she's like, oh yeah, my coworkers, yeah, I got bit 14 times, and they were showing the scars on their hands, and I'm like, Kama, come on, Kama, come on. I was like, it was midnight, okay? Because she started streaming at 10 my time. So we were 2 hours into the stream, and I was like, I have work at 7 a.m. in the morning. I need to wake up in 7 hours. But I was so unimaginably enthralled with what was going on, I couldn't sleep. Like, it's weird being told such like cursed stories while having like the best ASMR in the world. Like, just take a moment and think about that. And I thought it was beautiful because I was like, what? Like, I mean, I know I've had hard times, but I've never been in a situation where like I was going to be physically accosted by a quote unquote client, right? Or in this case, a patient. What I thought was disastrous was like, she was like, oh yeah, like they wouldn't pay me or whatever. And then like, I kept elevating things to HR and all that, and they ignored me. And I'm like, what's going on here? Run, dude. Like they could not have been paying you that well. Like, I know people who work in that field. You guys, they don't make bank. They don't make a lot of money. I mean, unless she was making like 30 plus an hour, like 30 bucks an hour is like fucking like 70K a year or something. I don't know. I can't do math. Trust me, I don't do math. I'm sorry. I feel so bad that, oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. She was like, oh yeah, hey guys, I've only ever done VTubing, and I've only ever done like, that's it. And I'm like, what? Huh? Really? We're in France, we're near Toulouse. We're near Paris. And I was just like, Kama. Like, why? Like, don't get me wrong. I've been in unemployment hell. Trust me. I was at a point where I was like, I need to go work at McDonald's. Like, I need to like put my pride aside. I need to just go get a stable paycheck, but until I get a real job, right? Like until I get a real job that I actually enjoy and I can stay at, like, I'll just work at McDonald's or some shit, whatever. I can figure out how to make the Big Mac sauce. Like, I got my priorities. And I was close. I was actually really fucking close because I was like, money's tight. And then I got hired at this gig, and dude. But I never actually. I caveat. I did actually apply to a funeral home where like they embalm people and stuff, and I was like, That was one of the funniest moments because I expected them to just like ignore the resume. And they sent me an email and they were asking like why I wanted to do it. And I was just like dead ass. I was like, look, man, I need money. You're hiring. And they didn't get back to me. I think they respected the hustle though. I'm going to be real. But the hustle that Kama has to stick out a job like that for multiple months, the fact she made it 4 months, it blows my mind. Like, I've always respected Kama, but the fact that she went through that and survived, I hope, without any scars or injuries or anything like that, I fucking pray. Insane. Genuinely insane. Like, yeah, like I have bad days at work, but like no one physically assaults me. To date. I haven't pissed anyone off that badly. But oh my God, like, that's insane to me. But I just was like, and the thing that also got me cracking up was the comments, like the chat was just like, everyone was kind of just like, huh? What the heck? Like, what's going on here? And now I'm a serial lurker, but I legitimately was like going to put in there like, I thank God that you're not at that job anymore. You know? Like, I know money may be tight or something like that, but your welfare is not worth any paycheck. You know? POV people from the military are watching this. What do you mean? We're in New Zealand. That's Kansas City. I've been there. I fucking hate that place. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm just complaining. Oh, where are we? Alerte non desservie. J'agent vos informations. Ligne direction. We're in Ligna, France. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that now that Kama has had this experience, I think that she now knows exactly where her limits are, and she knows what her, like, because everyone has it. Everyone has their boundaries of what they're willing to do and what they're not willing to do. Like, I had a moment where Ligna these. I had a moment where I was like, what if I was unemployed for so long, I was like, what if I go to like become a welder or like a plumber or like a carpenter or something? I was like, what if I do blue collar? Like, I'll never have to look at an Excel sheet again. And then I was like, but the back pain and like, oh, you know, my collar is blue, but my neck is red. I've been working all day just to afford bread, or however it goes. Ligna. Where the hell is Ligna? There's Calais. Ligna. Wait, hold on. Ruin. So we have a city where it goes through. I don't know. Saint-Denis. I played that map on Battlefield World War I. What is it called? I don't remember. Battlefield 1, that's what it is. Gavigny. Le Sang. We're in Ruin. I don't care. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that. We were in Rene Descartes, am I right? I think therefore I am. Wait, was that Descartes? I don't know, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, long story short, Kama's awesome. Honestly, I'm hoping that she can just support herself like via VTubing. Because like, oh my gosh. Like, is VTubing like a stereotypical 9 to 5? No. Does it have the same security as a 9 to 5? No. Does it have health benefits? No. But also, like, it's kind of cool not having to wake up at any time. Like, you can just like do what you want. Hella nice. Like, I think I've thought about this a lot. Like, what would I do if someone came by and gave me $100 million, which would be more than enough for me to live on, like, without ever working another day in my life, unless I wanted to. Like, what would I do? And I think, like, besides balling out and doing VTuber stuff, like, legitimately, I don't know. Maybe travel, you know? Oh, it's my boy Jesus. Boy Jesus. Hey, Jesus. Excuse me. Hey, Jesus. Hi, Jesus. Look at him. Oh, what's this? What type of BS? On continue de passer la petite. Why are we in France? I hate France. I never want to go to France ever. I hate France. It's always Paris. Apenas. Hold on, I'm gonna read this as wide as possible. Apenas medicos podem inserir o diu leo do auto medico le numero 18 de audubro dia do medico Kreml. Vendo casas en condominios fechados novas y usados. Vende. I'm sorry. I feel like there's at least one person that's just like, die. And honestly, respect. I respect it. I respect the hustle. Where are we? I don't know where we are. AL. Alabama? No. It's Spanish. No. Timo has sent me a message. Okay, go away. A? AL? Oh, Albania. No. That's not it. You know what? I'm just glad it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. But I was so angry at myself for the previously mentioned mistakes I made. I legitimately was like at my desk and I was fucking fuming. Like, I wasn't angry at anyone. I was just angry at myself and I was just fucking fuming. And I'm glad I snapped out of it. Like, I went to lunch and I had a really good lunch. Like, really good lunch. Very expensive, but very good lunch. Fixed me right up. It's crazy how that thing works. And then I was just like, wait, is it Algeria? Maybe? You should be right. Al, I think, is a domain for Albania. But it's literally Spanish, dude. What do you mean? Lord Nicholas. Physiomais. Pilates y Physiotherapia. Ritorno. Okay, everybody put your bets. I think that we're in Algiers. In Algeria. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't even consider this was Brazil. I'm gonna be... It's always Brazil, but... Anyway. Where is this? This is giving me Eastern, like, Eastern... What is the name of this? Slavic, like, Eastern Europe. Hasselugul. AAA. Amazing. Okay. I literally can't go that way. Sadickler. Sadickler. 2022. Kazensen Yolu. Esba Picolio. I knew a guy who rode mopeds. Like, oh, there's a homeless dude. Okay, very weird segue. There's a homeless dude that, like, I drive by every single day to work. And he doesn't, like, have a sign where, like, please give me money or blah. He just, it's a sign that says, like, oh, wait, what does it say? Well, he changes it. He has, like, multiple. But, like, the one that he normally has in the morning is, like, one where it just says, like, it has, like, a cross on it. And it just says, Jesus loves you. And he doesn't even, I remember seeing him at the end of the day, and I'm like, oh, he's got to be like doing mad bank. I didn't even see like a bucket or anything for him to put cash into. I think he's just doing it for the love of the game. Like, I'm gonna be so real with you, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, that's kind of effective. Like, just standing in the middle of, like, not a middle, but like, you know, at a red light and just being like, hey, Jesus loves you, right? And that's all he does. He doesn't have like a Coke can, like he doesn't have anything to put money into. And I thought, like, I had that realization a bit ago, and I'm like, is he just doing it because, like, is he hustling for the love of the G? Like, is he just a real one? And I think so, because, like, he doesn't even, like, I mean, he definitely does look like he hasn't showered, but, like, he looks fine otherwise. And I'm just like, is this, like, your day gig? Like, are you just, like, doing an experiment? Like, are you being paid? Like, are you a CIA agent that's trying to convert people to Christianity as a meme? Like, what are you doing? The CIA, they're following me, okay? They're BHT clinic. How bad is gas? $24 a gallon. I'm losing my mind. I'm looking forward to waking up tomorrow morning. Oh, I gotta get my hair cut. Ooh. I have many things to look forward to. I get to have a haircut. This is turkey. Shishmenki. 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 Hold on. Where's Shishmenki? Shirkeshgoy. Shishmenki. We're gonna go near Shishgoy. I knew it. I could smell the Shishmenki from a mile away. I could smell it. By the way, Marie, if you're still here, you're kind of goated on going to sleep at like 10 p.m. every night. Like, that's kind of goated advice. Well, not advice, but like just something you do. Because it's like, you're like, why don't you just like get good sleep during the week and then like stay up during the weekend? And I was like, I never thought of that. And now it's like I think, I don't know, maybe I've like mentally like gone to the point where I understand. Because it's like going to sleep and then waking up early in the morning on Saturday and Sunday is like S tier advice. And not just like waking up and like sleeping until noon, like actually getting up. Like so S tier. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Now, the question is whether or not I get my haircut tomorrow or Sunday. I think I'm going to get it Sunday because it's like Sunday for me isn't really a weekend. It's like, it's the day before Monday. You know what I mean? So it's like Friday and Saturday, like, hell yeah. Let's party, hi-ya. And then Sunday is like, okay, well, we go to work mañana, you know? Liberia, Bisuteria, Regalos, Juguetes, Perfumeria, Para Felicidade. He's swagged out, look at that. The baby. Oh, I went to go get boba. The woman disappeared. Just like Fauna. There was when I got boba today, so I went to the boba shop and like there was a mom and her two kids, and it was so funny because the sister was just like being an absolute asshole to the brother, and I was like, is he gonna snap? Like, is he just gonna like, you know, just do some brother shit, you know? No, he took that shit like a champ. The entire time, like, and my order went late too, so I got to see like the whole thing. And the kid was just like doing a great job of tanking the little sister. Uh-oh. 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 Bad. No smoking. Bad. Telecable. Electronic. Servicio técnico. Where are we? I don't know. See, the thing that sucks about most European countries is that they're not patriotic. So like you don't see, like in America, in a lot of places, you just see American flags everywhere. Like, you know you're in America because you see the USA flag. Like, you know, like, hey, just reminding you in case you forgot, you're in the greatest country that God has ever given us. Like, it is amazing. And then every other country, it's like, no, we won't even have a flagpole at our government building because it's too much. And that's why you lost 2 world wars. You know, like, it's just the simple things in life. Anyway, bragging aside, the Mercedes. Roni Language School. British Academy. Is this London? This is London. This is a vibe. No. We all, yeah, that was Gijon España. Spain looks awful. Like Spain looks like one of those places that like you visit and you're like, damn, this country sucks. If there's anyone that's Spanish here, please correct me. I would like to be wrong. This vibe is North Dakota. It's always Saskatchewan. Or sorry, Calgary. Alberta. Yes, quite. Cows! I love cows. They're little shits though. Like they'll like bump into you and knock you over and they'll be like, oh, and you're like, oh, you're such a good burger. This is America. So this has got to be like, I don't know, Bible Belt, Kentucky, New Zealand. Someone said Saskatchewan. I did. Saskatchewan. By the way, there's a guy on TikTok that like speaks English and Japanese at the same time. And Konichi Wagwan has been probably the greatest thing, to the point where it's even gotten to Bibu and Hololive. And I'm just very proud that something as brain rot as that has also transcended. Transito lento que derecho. Derecho means right in Spanish. Izquierda. Derecha. Izquierda. Izquierda is left. Turn to the left. Izquierda. Like, why do you have to say like 9 syllables for left? Silly. Zaragoza. I keep forgetting that there's other places besides Spain. This looks like Japan. No, this is not Japan. This is Austria. Austria, Weipol. Man, I fucking hate this game. I'm so done with this damn game, dude. We're in Mexico. Fuck it. We're not in Mexico. One more. One more. I've seen videos on Live Leak that look like this. So this has got to be. Oh fuck. It's a little bit too on the tongue there, but you know what? We'll just move right past it, shall we? There's nothing going on over there. Don't worry about it. Whew. A little bit scary. A little bit worrisome. Whew. Okay. Oh damn. Yeah. How do you Laguna Hillside. Bump. Look at these nice ladies. They're 20 points. The dog is 5. Oh, 35. I'm kidding. I love these trees. This is giving me like either New Zealand or America. There is no in between. Oh, there's weeping willows. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know my trees. Oh, I forgot to tell you. My boss is an asshole. Well, I shouldn't say that. Part of me thinks he knows like I'm a VTuber and he's just like silently trying to be like, hey, I know. Because now he kind of talked me into getting a bonsai tree and bamboo. Because everyone like, there's like a theme in our like group where like everyone has like plants and shit. And I don't know, it's kind of troublesome like how much like he's needled me on this, because it's like, what the fuck, like I'm already on like anyway, point is he was like, yeah, you should get like a bonsai tree and bamboo, and I'm like, haha, that'd be funny. And like he looked at me like, I kind of want you to do it. I'm like, fuck. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it isn't just the case that I feel the peer pressure, but it's also like I want to do it, because like imagine I'm sitting at my chair, right? And someone walks in and it's talking to me and they just see like a wall of bamboo and a fucking bonsai tree. And then another part of me is like, if I keep this bonsai tree alive, like imagine being like, oh yeah, like, I mean, it's not at the start of my career. I wish it would. Like, imagine getting a bonsai tree at the start of your career and then like nurturing it and keeping it alive throughout the entirety of it. And then like you retire with the thing. Like that sounds sick. Like, who needs to get married and live like long and get old with a woman when you can just do it with the tree? Like, I mean, hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah, brother? Yeah, I am not parasocial, okay? What should I name the bonsai? Firefighters First Credit Union. Credit unions are either like really good or really USA, USA, USA. We're in Colorado. Denver. God fucking damn it. By the way, apparently in Denver's in Denver, Colorado, there's an airport where there's like a thing that people are like, oh yeah, that's the Mothman or whatever. The bonsai would be the symbol of suffering. Wait, what? Why would it be a symbol of suffering? Is it because I'm taking care of it? I did quip. I was like, yeah, I'll get a bonsai, but let's set a timer for how long it'll take for me to kill it. Like, I can imagine myself like during lunch, instead of like going out and actually getting a lunch, I'll just sit there and like trim the tree and just be like, ah, so pretty. A Mothman. Yeah, like Denver International Airport, I think it was. Like, an old friend of mine used to work there, and they were like part of the like the people that use the flag sticks or whatever. And they were like, yeah, man, like there's this like whole conspiracy that like there's like this Mothman or something. Hold on. I want to Google it. Denver, Colorado Airport conspiracy? Question mark? I think it was like there's lizard people. Hold on, I'm looking at an article right now. It was built by the New World Order. The giant blue horse sculpture is a nod to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It contains the Illuminati headquarters. It has secret bunkers. The artworks provide clues about the end of the world. It's a vibe. It's a place, right? The fact that it had to suffer with someone through their career. No. I mean, well, I'll be honest with you, right? Like, I think that if, like in my case, like my job is not easy. Not a lot of people can do it. So there's a bit of security there, but especially at the pace I'm doing it. But even though there's hard days and difficult times, can I make a mummy reference? If you can, yeah, I'm not. If you know the reference that I'm making, it's in the Mummy. Ghazi or whatever his name is, do it. The language of the slaves. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I can kind of cheat. Where are we? If I see water, I know we're near. Jerusalem. Yeah, in the Mummy, there's a there's a bit where Ghazi or whatever his name is, like, he's about to be eaten by the mummy guy, and he's like pulling out like the Christian cross, like the Hindu symbols, like Buddhism, like all these things, and none of them are working. He pulls out the what is it called, the Star of David, that's what it's called, and he starts talking in Hebrew, and the mummy guy turns to him and says, oh, the language of the slaves, because at the time when he was alive, like, they were anyway. You guys just aren't cool enough. I see. Anyway, moving back as we move forward. Like in my case, like if I were to get the bonsai and it were to stick it out, like I have gone through a lot of metamorphoses with like my career. And the thing is that like I'm not at the top, and I don't ever want to get to the top. I'll be honest with you. Like I'm very content with hitting a certain stage and just like vibing it out. I'm not there yet, but like I'm on the path. And what I think is awesome about that is the fact that like, yeah, it's slow, but once you get there and once you have that like security, you're good, you know? I can't wait for the new Mummy with the original people. Oh yeah, that's right. They are doing that movie. That is beautiful. By the way, YouTube chat delay is like horrific. Oh my gosh. This is a weird neighbor. Yeah, this is like screaming, I'm very rich, but all the parents are divorced, you know? Like this is screaming like there's a bunch of white people here. Cracker detected. Run her over. Anyway, about my job. But I'm very content with like just getting to a point where like I'm really comfy and then just chilling, you know? A continuation after Mummy. Oh, that's gonna be so good. I would just be happy if they redid the movie, you know? If I got a bonsai that symbolized my career, I would get so fed up with that bonsai. I get that, because it's like, the thing is, I've always wanted to do bonsai because I think it's like a really beautiful way of like staying connected to nature while it living alongside you. Because like the thing about a bonsai tree is that like you don't need to trim it, you don't need to do all that crazy stuff. It's a tree, right? But you have to take care of it, and it's a very beautiful thing because it's steeped in a lot of Japanese like Shinto Buddhism. It's a lot, well, Shinto Buddhism, whatever you want to call it. In terms of conversation, I'm not trying to say they're equal, but you know, there's a lot of like beautiful culture with that. And obviously I'm a weeaboo, so I got to be into that shit, right? Actually, I'm just unironically into it. So like having that there would be a really nice like symbol, you know, because you know, when it's brand new and it's a little baby, it's like, oh, you know, it's there. But like once it starts maturing, you're like, oh, you can see the wrinkles and stuff. If you lose your job, do you bury the bonsai alive? First, you're assuming I'm going to lose my job, which means that like, no, I'm built different. And two, no, I would just like keep it trimmed until I got a new job, and then I would bring it in once I felt like I wasn't going to get fired, or like I felt like I had job security. It is kind of funny that I had like the biggest fuck up for my job like this week and last week. Well, fuck ups. I only talked about 2 of them. Because I literally can't talk about the other ones without doxing what I do. But yeah, I feel the most secure because it's like, yeah, the generic you, not you specifically. Huh. I mean, there's always like, for me, when it comes down to symbolism with stuff like for example, I still USA. I still have a lot of memorabilia, actually all the memorabilia from like past relationships and like past friendships and stuff, because I'm a very sentimental guy. And I think that it's ultimately just for me personally and how I experience things and how I care about things. Even if it's something that like reminds me something negatively, it's nice to know that like, hey, I suffered for a reason, you know? Even if it was pointless, right? Like if there was no reason to do it, like you suffer and you go through a lot of horrible things, not because there's any lesson in it, right? But just because you either made a mistake or you got really bad cards or whatever the case is, you know? And yeah, you know, would I, you know, the generic, you know, bury myself? Maybe, you know? Because I mean, yes, losing your job is like the momentously, well, if you leave your job, hella amazing. But if you get fired, like that shit sucks. But then also like you can get unemployment. So like, it's not really too big of a deal, right? It's not terrible. But that being said, losing jobs and being unemployed sucks, right? We don't reject that, but I think it's also a really nice thing, right? Because like in my case, at least, like I've either stayed where I'm at or I've gone up, right? I haven't like gone back down the quote unquote ladder. Not that there really is one. But well, I don't want to get into it, but anyway, point is that like, whenever like, for example, like my previous job, like I knew the writing was on the wall, not because of me, but because like the company couldn't afford me. And I was like, and I thought about, well, what if I took like a demotion? I'm like, I'm not going to suffer for an LLC. You know what I mean? Like, meh. Not that they would do it anyway, because they would make it live anyway. A lot of issues with that, but High Point, Pirates, we're near the water, hopefully. But yeah, it's like, I didn't take it personally, like, shit. I mean, the way I found out that I lost my last job, I got a text message. They were like, hey man, just letting you know, yeah, shit's bad. Gotta tighten the belt. It is what it is. I'm like, fuck, all right. You know, I mean, I knew it was coming, but you know, it hurt, it sucked, but at the same time, I was like, cool, I can move on to bigger, better things. Like the job I have right now, I don't want to say that I had it in the bag when I walked into the interview, but when I sat down and because I got interviewed by 2 people at once. Well, there were 2 rounds of interviews, one with 2 people and then one with another 2. But like as soon as I walked into that first interview, like I was like, I got the job. Like, that was the first time in my entire career that I was like, I got the job. Like, I am exactly the person they want. I literally have the perfect experience, the perfect everything they want, completely for the job. By the way, they wanted like 3 times the experience that like, well, I actually, that's right. They wanted like 20 years of experience, like 15 to 20 years of experience. And I'm not that far along. And I showed up and I had like, not substantially, but I had less than 15 or 20 hour, or not 15, 20, 15 to 20 years of experience. And I walked in there and they're like, yeah, you know, I don't know. Just like, I think it was the case where I went into that interview realizing like, this is probably not going to work out. So I'm just going to talk. I'm going to have a good conversation. I'm going to enjoy the company with these people, because if I never see them again, I want to at least be remembered as like decent. You know, my goal in life is to be remembered as either being a positive influence or none at all, like no influence at all. Because then that means like, hey, no harm, right? But when I got in there, right, like just things clicked. You know, I felt very like, I guess you could say quote unquote at home, you know, because it's just like everyone, like at the time, the 4 people I talked to, they were very chill. There were no nonsense people. And that's exactly how I am. And not only that, but they felt like, yeah, these are people like I would talk to out of work, right? Like these are people that like I would probably sit down and like ask them questions at a bar, right? But anyway, yeah, so like I went to that interview and it was the first interview I had in a very long time. And I was like, I feel really good about this, which historically means I'm not going to get it. Got the email like a week later and they offered like, well, I won't say how much, but they were above the target that I was hoping for. Like, I couldn't believe when I got the offer letter. And by the way, did I negotiate it? Fuck no. I was like, no, I need this shit, man. Maybe if I was a smarter or dumber man, maybe I would have been like, oh, is this negotiable? But no, I was like, nah, I signed that shit, got it back to them like literally in 30 minutes. It was hilarious. The relief I had when I saw that email come in with the offer letter was insane. It was like the greatest weight was lifted off of my chest. And what's really nice is that I also had like 2 weeks before I had to start the job, because like they wanted me to start immediately and I was like, oh cool, you know, like sure, hell yeah, I don't care. Oh, I'm get to earn money immediately. Wow, that's so awful. Anyway, but like I had 2 weeks from the time I signed the offer letter to the first day. And I basically just like did all the things that I knew that I would want to do when I was employed. Sleep a lot, do some games maybe here and there, stuff like that. And then, yeah, start on everything's fine. But, you know, even whenever things go poorly, like having a symbol of resilience is really important, right? Like the Romans had a standard, and in their unit, it was a stick that had like an eagle or something on it. And that was a representation of like who they were and their units and other things like that. And I think like having a bonsai tree will be really nice because, you know, it's going to grow alongside me and I'm going to grow alongside it. And, you know, it's kind of like, you know how like, oh, plant a seed for, to grow that you won't see come true, but like your kids will type thing. Like bonsai trees live for a very long time. So like how funny would it be if I had the privilege of getting married and having kids? Like how inconveniencing and how much of a pain in the fucking ass giving one of my kids like the bonsai tree would be. Like, I have been trimming this bonsai tree for 95 years. Please take care of it. And some guy's like, God fucking, I don't want this stupid ass tree. I gotta trim it with scissors? What the fuck? Like that just kind of sounds fun, you know? Just like inconveniencing someone when you die just sounds like a really funny thing to do. It's like, here, you get all the money that I've earned my entire life. However, I don't know how long you'll do it. However, it will be very funny watching you try. I don't know where the fuck I am. All I know is that we're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. It's probably Oklahoma. Worse, it's Wisconsin. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Twee. Octcar. Oh, okay, we're in Ooh, Belarus. Wait, there's no coverage in Belarus. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, fine. But yeah, like sure, like I definitely get to a point sometimes where I'm just angry and frustrated. This is England, clearly. Wow, that was close. But you know, even in the dark times, like I always try to make, like in the morning, I always try to like say like today's gonna be a good day, right? Because even if it isn't, it's like, you know what? If you think of, like, I fucking hate that this is true. Like, it pisses me off that it's true. Like, if you say, oh, today's gonna fucking suck, it's gonna fucking suck. But if you're like, nah, today's gonna be a good day. Like, even if it is, like, this entire week has been, like, some of the worst days of my professional career, just, like, in terms of stress. Like, saying today's gonna be a good day. Like, whenever, like, today, for example, like, around noon is when things really start to look up and stuff. Like, I was like, yeah, see, there we go. Now today's gonna be a good day. And I kept doing that. We're in Spain. Now we're in Romania. Fine. It's worth it, though. Microsoft! Where is this? Ugh, Microsoft. Yeah, by the way, they changed the fucking emblems, the icons on Word, Excel, and PowerPoint and stuff, and I hate it. It's like, it's corporate logo, and it pisses me off. They changed it like last week. They changed like the logo on Word and PowerPoint, and it's so frustrating because it's like, why? This is a tobacco-free campus. I wonder if, like, can they chew them? I mean, ooh, tweez. Pretty. The workout equipment. POV, you're on your lunch break, you're in your, you know, your dress shirt and dress pants, and you're just like, yeah, I'm on my Dragon bench. I got so confused when it changed. Yeah, it's like 2 years just in a flash. Oh. This feels like San Francisco. Like, this feels very much so like Silicon Valley. This is definitely Silicon Valley. 100%. Al Manor. Mathilda. Freeway entrance. Freeway. Hilton. McDonald. Santa Feso. Santa Lessa. Whoopsie. I will say, like, I don't watch any Ian Niji Sanji VTubers, but I've been watching the VCR GTA stuff with like Niji Sanji and everyone, and oh my god, it's so good. Like, it's frustrating how good they are as like creators. I'm just like, I would like an ounce of that, please. What do I need to do to be this good? India. We are, you know, I'm taking a vibe. We're in Modesto. Nope, it was in San Francisco. Japan. We're in Japan. Nihon gambatte. Nihon ohayo gozaimasu. Watashi wa Raskun. Hi. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Dozo. Chotamate kudasai. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Rise! ¿Dónde está Maratake? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm at that stage of stream where I'm just like, God, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if I didn't like anime or Japan or Japanese people or anything, Japan itself, the country, is so fucking beautiful. There's just something about it, you know, just something about Japan that just, it tickles me in such a perfect way. Like, the cars are like, the trucks over there are so cute. The cars are so cute. The countryside, it's immaculate. You know, the buildings, like, there's the tradition of the actual houses mixed in with like the benefits of modernity. Like, they built a house on a rocky, like, this is so cool. Europeans do this, right? But like, not like, you have to be mega rich. And Japan is just like, we put rocks here and we build our house. Hallelujah. Yo. Nanakai. Ishitsuka. I'm saying that wrong. Watashi wa Raztavi desu ka? Where are we? I don't know. I feel as if Marie and Jupiter could get this. Nanakai Magone. Who knows? I think if I make a $1 billion like overnight, I'm gonna spend like a good month. Well, I don't know how long the visa will be, but like however long the visa Japan will give me, like I will just drive around Japan and chill out. Whee! This seems like a political ad. Ohayo gozaimasu. Minasama. Puros. There you go. I feel like that's how Japanese politics are. I don't know. I think America has the best politics. Like, we just throw hands and shit. It's great. I say that very haphazardly. I realize that now. Go, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, look how cute they are. It can maybe haul half a couch down the road. Like, it is just adorable. Ah. Those posters are everywhere in the countryside. What are they? Are they like political ads? Or are they just like, are they like religious ones? Like, I need to know. Wow, that's pretty. Literally manga material. I wish that like America was less city focused and more like focused on like not suburbia, but like rural, you know, political. Interesting. Well, I mean, it makes sense, you know. Can we not go this way? Okay. Let's see what's over here in this town. My politics is whatever allows me to go to Japan. Please let me go for like a week. Please. I hear it's like harder to get a visa now. I don't know if that's true or not, but I hear like it's harder to, not a work visa, just like a tourist visa. Which, like, considering the fact like there's been a lot of numbskull idiots going over and like fucking with stuff, it's like it really sucks. You have to make like changes because the small bunches kind of fuck it up. I feel like well, I'm hoping that like 90% of like tourists to Japan are just like decent, you know. I mean, they're not perfect, right? Like, they're not gonna know and do everything, but you know, I feel like they get pretty close, you know. Like, I feel like even though Japanese people may be like, gaijin, you know, or whatever the fuck, Kagainiki or whatever it's called, like it's like, it's okay, you know. They try. You're stupid, but like, we try, you know, you try. Maybe not. I don't know. I may be wrong. That said, though, I don't know where I am. All I know is Magane. Gaijin to derogatory. That's okay. Offensive terms don't work on me, so I don't care. I told you guys the time that like I had a white client call me the N-word, right? Like, I told you that story. It's one of my favorite stories because it's like, even at the time, I wasn't angry or upset. I was confused. I was like, really? Like, you're that pissed off? Now, full disclosure, I'm not black. Like, I just want to be clear on that. Like, like, can you imagine how confused you would be if like someone was just calling you random shit? Geico Kujin, non-derogatory. Okay, so it's cool. Hell yeah. I appreciate the education. Like I'm ever gonna go to Japan. Maybe I will, I don't know. Everything's expensive though. Like, even taking like a day trip out of town is like extremely expensive. Yamada. Magone. I feel like we're in like Northeast Japan. I can tell you that one of my ancestors millions of years ago has a % of Japanese blood in them because that's what just came out right then. Ohayo gozaimasu, minasan. This is beautiful. Oh my God. This is Alaska. Gut pull. This is Alaska or it's British Columbia. No in between. I fucking hate Peru. I hate Peru so much. I hate Peru. It is what it is. By the way, since you guys are here, how is Kama doing? I mean, wait, didn't she do like a 5-hour stream last night? Like, I remember before I was like, I gotta go to bed. Like, I turned off my phone and like Kama was like, oh, we almost have like a 5-hour stream. And I'm like, homie, you've been away from streaming for like months and you're doing a 5-hour stream. Are you insane? Sasuga, Kama. Sasuga. Oh, I also heard that she has like her 2.0 in the works, and I'm so excited to see that. I remember when we talked to her, like, she was really having a trouble, like, with, like, retaining the artist. So the fact that, like, there's progress on it and things are going positively, oh, it's so good. Ah. Same thing with Raz 2.0. Raz 2.0 is going pretty well. I am putting all my eggs in the basket, though, with Raz 2.0. I think the thing that really is stressing me out about it, like, genuinely stressing me out, is the fact that, like, I want to live up to everyone's expectations. Like, I think the problem though for me is that like I would love it to be as high quality and as good as like a corporate VTuber debut, but that's obviously not going to happen. Not just because of money, but also because it's like the amount of stuff like that goes into just even the most generic of corporate VTuber debuts is insane. Like I knew that I was biting off a little bit more than I could handle whenever I was like, oh, I'm going to do Raz 2.0, especially considering the quality that Raz 2.0 is. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna do it anyway, you know? And I think it's just more so the case that like I know that you guys are gonna have a lot of grace and patience and everything in between, but it's like I'd rather not have you guys use it. Rollins, Savannah. We're in North Carolina. I've been here before. Norway! Also, it's not Norway, that was Denmark. Sorry. I'm so sorry to every Scandinavian who may have to have the displeasure of seeing this particular stream at this particular time on your timeline. I'm very sorry. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well. Oh, hold on. I gotta reply to this. Come on. Isn't it crazy that like you're getting Michael right now, not Raz? Like, isn't it fucking nuts that like a shit house like this is like $500,000? Like, isn't that fucking insane? Like nothing works, it's all run down, $500,000. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I remember like I was like disconnecting and I was like looking on Zillow around my area and they're like, yeah, for like the most bumfuck house in the entire world, they want like $750,000 for it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I think what sucks, anyway, I'm not gonna get into it too much, but like, it's just like, ugh. If only I was born like 60 years earlier, ugh, and my parents made good decisions. Bump. Welcome to the US of A. Probably, I don't know. Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School. Doesn't exactly narrow down anything for me, I'll be honest with you, buddy. Water towers typically have like city names on it, but... Well, Idaho, Boise. We're in Boise, Idaho. We're in Idaho, Boise, Idaho. Boise. No, we were in Portland, Oregon? What? Okay, weird. Okay, vibing this out. I think that's good game. Good. That was fun. GeoGuessr is one of my throat is itchy. What the heck? Hold on. Ow. You have one new clip? You captured clips during your recent VTube Studio stream? What the fuck? There's Discord clips? What the? Huh? What the fuck? Huh? There, what? Hold on a second. What? Huh? Discord has clips? Huh? Okay, user settings, clips. I guess I must have hit the, hold on, hold on. What the heck? See users, Raztavi, clips. Where is it? Not in there. You lied to me, Discord. You baka. What the heck? I'm so confused. I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, okay. My brain is breaking. It is what it is. Whee! Whee! I haven't even had any of my boba since I started stream. What a sin. It's okay. I'll drink some now. Oh, it's a bit watery. It's okay. I got hazelnut. Wait, no. Yeah, I think hazelnut cream tea with a scoop of vanilla ice cream at the bottom. No boba because I don't suck on balls. I'm a little bit chaotic tonight, I think. And you know what? I like that. Raz is a little bit. You gotta give a little bit of the razzle dazzle whenever you watch my streams. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean. By the way, I sneeze like every morning now. Like every morning I go into the office, I'm just like, I sneeze like once or twice, and it always pains me because I'm like they're able to hear me sneeze. They're like, "Bless you," and I'm like, "You're in the other room. Why are you?" It is what it is. You know what? It is what it is. Anyway, I do want to say, like, before anything else, my bad on the scuff. It's still a little bit scuffy. I don't know what the hell is going on. I think my internet is just being rated for something. I don't know. Hold on? Did I pay my bill? I have it on auto pay, but you never know. Because, like, there's a weird law or whatever that, like, even if someone doesn't pay your internet, you can't cut off service until a certain amount, but, like, they can rate limit it or something. Let me see. I think I paid it. I'm pretty sure I did. It's on auto pay. Let's see. Did I pay it? Welcome back, Raz. Okay, no, I paid it. I paid my bill. Okay. Sweet. Cool. I paid my internet bill. I don't know what's going on. I think, if I'm being realistic, I think what's going on is that, I don't know, like, I guess I got, like, a bad router or something. Not a router, but, like, bad, just, you know, sometimes I turn on my computer, my internet's bad. Sometimes I turn it off, turn it back on, it's fine, but... it is what it is. It is what it is. My internet was also really bad and I hated it. Yeah, it's like so before I got the current ISP I'm at now, I only had like 20 megabits per second upload, and it was doable. Like, it was actually fine, but it couldn't do anything more than that. Like multi-streaming, nah. Anything higher than 1080p, Although I did find out that like 50% of like the people that watch the stream actually watch like on their phone. So I'm really interested to see like to take advantage of that, because I feel like I gotta take advantage of the market, man. I gotta exploit. I gotta buy low, sell high, buy high, sell low after, you know? It's the law. But yeah, internet is just one of those things where it's like, and I've been like, I've been thinking of like moving places too. And what I think is frustrating is it isn't just like, oh, you have to like, oh, move from one physical location to another, but you also have to like, you know, like, let's assume the utilities aren't included. Like you have to call the electric service, you have to call the gas company, the water like, maybe you're lucky and they're combined, but like, it's still like, and then like, oh, does your ISP actually like provide service to that building? It's like, do they have fiber? It's like, no. And it's like, oh, great. You know, it's awful. I watch on my phone right now. It's my iPad though. As someone that watches on your phone, cause I don't, like, is there any recommendations that you have to like make it easier for you guys? Like, I know that obviously, like, if you're on mobile, you obviously want me to be like a little bit bigger so you can actually see me, because you may be blind. Speaking of, I need to call my optometrist, get my eyes checked out. I found out that stress can apparently like make your like vision worse, and I'm like, I'm gonna be blind. Blinded by 50. I think that honestly, like, the only thing that I can really say for like making the viewing experience like better on phone is make it easier to like render, you know? You may be right, my sight is terrible. You're 4'11", you got bad eyesight. You know, you got some cards against you. But that's okay. That's okay. You're smarter than me, so like it balances out. Which admittedly isn't very hard, but like still it's true. You know, like you got to take your victories, right? By the way, speaking of short people, sorry, maybe a little bit of a crude way to segue here, but like we had this thing where like they bought like pizza for the entire like office, the company did, and like, you know, we're lining up to go get pizza or whatever, and you know, I don't think I'm a very tall guy, but sorry, Marie, sorry, but I was walking over to like the little kitchen area that they have, and what I think is hilarious is the fact that like everyone around me was so short. I was just like, there was maybe like the people that I normally work with were like, you know, my height, right? But then everyone else was just like 5'1", 5'2", 4'11" and 4/4, you know? And I'm just like, this is interesting. I'm like, where were you when I was like in college? Like I never saw like anyone that was like really short in college. They were always like 5 to 5'6". And I don't know. It's just like, it's like they're so much shorter than me. It's like, I feel if I were to bump into them, I'd like break a rib. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, I know you don't know. Sorry. This is not pick on Marie, but this is, I don't know. I feel like if you're able to pick on your friends, that's how you know they're your friends, you know? Until one day I get like a DM from Marie like, Raz, please stop making fun of me. It's hurting my feelings. And then I will cry. If Marie or anyone from TRD were to send me a DM being like, hey Raz, like I want you to stop doing this, like it hurts my feelings or whatever. First and foremost, thank you for telling me, because like that shit's really hard, right? Second, I would cry. I'd cry. And I'd be like, fuck. And then I'd never do that shit again. If you ran into me, I think you'd be broken. Are you trying to say that you're small but mighty? Is that what's going on here? Are you able to lift a chair over your head for longer than 10 seconds? Because then I will say you are stronger than Kama then. Maria Strong, do not underestimate her. I want so very badly, if whatever the lines in the stars align, and for whatever reason we find ourselves in like a, not like an MMA club, but like, you know, where they do karate or whatever, you know, And like they give us like, you know, gloves and stuff. I would love to see how long I would last. Because I've never had any form. Well, I did karate as a kid, but that doesn't count, right? Like that doesn't count. But it's just like, like I would love to just like, just see, you know what I mean? Just like, even if I like, I'm the type of person that even if I lose and it's like a shamingly embarrassing, like, you know, a win's a win, right? A loss is a loss. It's the story that matters. It's like, yeah, man, dude, this 4'11" chick just beat the shit out of me and I lost. It's like, what do you mean? I was like, dude, she didn't even have her eyes were the knives, man. It scared me. I lift weights and Jupiter. I sure hope I can lift a chair over my head. What's your max bench? No. I will say though, oh dude, I fucked up so badly. I was in college and I got invited by like a gym bro that was in one of my classes and was like, hey man, you should lift weights. I'm like, okay. And I've never lifted weights in my life. And like another acquaintance of mine and I went to the gym and was like, you're gonna lift weights. I'm like, okay, never done this shit before. So they put me on the bench press or whatever. They're like, I will do 90 pounds. And I'm like, okay. So like, and by the way, I'm not in shape. I'm okay, but like I'm not like, I didn't have a six pack at the time. Right. So like, I wasn't like insane or anything. And I was just like, oh, like I remember like they put it in my hands and like, I put my hands around the grip and I was like, okay, cool. Like I can do 90 pounds. Like I'm fine. Right. Like, yeah, it'll be okay. And I like the full weight landed on my hands and I was like I could feel it in my elbow and I was like, holy fuck. I mean, I racked it. I racked the thing, but it was just like, whoa. And by the way, I'm not gonna lie to you, my back hurt for like a solid week. Cause like, even though I lifted correctly, it's just like, it was too much at once. Anyway, shout out gym bro. I appreciate you. I hate gyms though. I hate gyms. I don't even work out. I should work out. I think the 6-pack route is the way I need to go. It's not even that hard. You just have to exercise and like eat well. Two things I don't really do very well. You know, it is what it is. Cause then I could like, cause then if Marie ever tries to fight me, I can just pick her up and like hold her over my head and then she can't punch me because her arms aren't long enough. Maybe she'll be able to, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I like working out at home. I don't like, okay. My thing is, I don't know, maybe I do have autism or some shit, but it's just like, I don't like sweat. Like, that's one of the reasons why I like to swim a lot is because when you're swimming, you don't feel sweaty. Like you get tired, you get winded, but like, you don't ever feel sweaty, right? But I don't have a pool and I'm not gonna go to a public pool because that's gross, right? And it's like, I could get a kiddie pool in the backyard, you know? The little shitty thing I have, but but I think what's fascinating is like, I don't like to do any real exercises. Like I don't like any of them. Like I've tried running, hate it. I've tried lifting weights, hate it. I've tried like calisthenics, which is just like more or less using your body as resistance rather than like lifting weights, like, you know, one-armed push-ups instead of, you know, never liked it, you know. She will kick you. Marie seems like I mean, I know she is. She's the sweet, but will definitely like prick you if you're not careful. She will kill and destroy, rip and tear. The period at the end of it is so like, she will kick you, dude. Like, this is not a game. You will die. I have a walking pad. Like okay. I know this is bad. I bought a like $200 walking pad and I don't use it. Like, I don't like walking. I don't like, well, I think it's not that I don't like walking. It's just like, I don't live in like, I don't live in the middle of like nowhere, like rural area. So like going for a walk isn't really healing. You know, it's like, oh, there's houses. Oh, there's apartments. Oh, there's civic centers. Oh, there's commercial. Like, it's kind of gross to walk in that for fun or for like exercising. Like I want to be in the middle of bumfuck nowhere rural America going for a walk. Like that's S tier. That my friend, like, oh, like my goal has always been to find a place where, you know, I would take a 45 minute commute into work, 45-minute hour commute home if it meant that I could live in the countryside. You know, like drive into work, assimilate with society, do work, all that stuff, and then like drive home and like be in rural America. Not possible, but like I'd like that. Like that's kind of my goal. Have the best of both worlds, but the city, it is rough, isn't it? Kawaiso. But that's okay. I mean, maybe one day I'll snap, sell everything I have, buy a van, make it, no, not a van, it'd be like a sailboat. Being for real, like buy a sailboat, sail the world, take you guys with me. What are you doing today? I'm currently cleaning the bottom of the boat with a scraper because barnacles are barnacling. That would be a lot of fun though. Like that's the weird white people shit I want to do. I want to get a sailboat. Yeah. Yeah. Extremely expensive hobby. But like, so is streaming, and that's not stopping me. I was thinking of getting a TLM 103. I was like, what if I got a better microphone? What if I got a microphone where it felt like it was ASMR with how high quality it was, Kind of like, the difference between KU100 ASMR and like 3DIO ASMR. Like, it's night and day if you can hear the difference in like the tone and the... But I said no. I was like, no, Raz, your SM7B is fine. You don't need it. If anything, it helps you by giving your voice a bit more bass, which you so desperately need. Because to me, I sound like, hi guys, I'm Raz. This is how I sound to myself. I'm a hello. My throat. I really want to get the 3DIO, but it's so expensive, and there's so many other things I want to get too. Yeah, like the best one is like $600, and it's like, man, that's a lot. Like that's one of the reasons why I haven't even gotten like a secondhand VR headset, is because it's like, it's so expensive that you might as well buy it new, And also I did spend like $100 and something on a sofa, so the sofa has been worth it though. Byron doesn't like to go on it, but it's like, it's nice to just come home from work, sit in it, put on the heater, the massager, and just, I mean, I still have my ASMR microphone, the Blue Yeti X. And I haven't even made ASMR in a while. The original reason was because of the fact that like it's not quiet during the summer, but now it's winter. Well, more or less. So it's like I don't need the AC later in the evening, so like I can actually record now. But it's like I don't know what ASMR I would even make. Like I was like, what if I read books? I'm like, like what if I tell stories? Like all these ideas I have in my head, I'm like, I don't want to do them. And it's like, it's really hard, and I know that you guys know this too, where it's like you have to walk a very tight line, because if you aren't extremely like in the box with what you do with ASMR, you invite a lot of like creeps, just to put it bluntly. And it's like you have to do a lot of stuff to protect yourself, and it's like, ooh, like a lot of it is very restricting. And it's not a bad thing. Like restrictions are good because it protects you, even though there is a cost to it, of course. But what's nice about it is the fact that you get those protections, and you have a reason for not really getting out of it. But I think also the other thing too is like, I don't know. It's like, what do I do? It's kind of like being given a chocolate donut and not knowing that you can eat it. Like, what do you do with it? Do you throw it like a Frisbee? Do you throw it at a child? There's so many options. What do you choose? And I've made ASMR before. Like in the meme ASMRs are honestly my favorite, because the entire time recording and editing it, I'm just laughing my ass off. But like serious ASMR, it's rough. Now I have considered, I will say I have considered like, what if I did like a late night stream where I'm just like sitting here and just talking, like just generic vocal ASMR, because I see that a lot. Like there's a lot of male and female VTubers that like will like, they'll do just chatting, but it's basically ASMR. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. Just like to do a regular like Raz Zots it on like we're doing now, but with like the power of the Blue Yeti X. I think that would be fun. Although my keyboard is like literally so loud, so I wouldn't be able to type anything on it. I'd be like, ooh, not good. Not good. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo. But I mean, in terms of big boy investments for the stream, like one of the things that's frustrating is if I were to get a VR headset, like that would be wonderful. But at the same time, it's like, what if I don't like it? Like it's like, you can't just return that, you know? Or if you do, like, you're not gonna get full MSRP, right? But also, like, I think it's just fear. I think that's all it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's okay. That's okay. I don't know. I will say though, like, probably my favorite like arcs right now is seeing, like, I remember when TRD, the only one that really did ASMR was Marie and Kama. And Kama just did like her ASMR, right? And then Marie, is my brain, I think Marie has done like quote unquote like stereotypical ASMR a few times, but like her ASMR is typically just the work study ones, which is fantastic and I love them. And then also like Jupiter as well, like whenever you started doing the lullaby ones, by the way, S tier, well done. Absolutely phenomenal. Well done. Well done. Now, I should say, I should equal praise here. Once, okay, that's what I thought. I was like, once or twice. Like, you guys are really good at it. It kind of pisses me off how good you guys are. Like, when I listen to Kama's stream, I'm just like, God, she knows what she's doing. When I listen to Marie's work streams, I'm like, God, the microphones are so good. Like, And the same thing with Jupiter. I'm like, I think honestly the most interesting arc was seeing Jupiter like start out with the lullaby ASMR, because like obviously at the beginning like things were really rough because, well actually no, I say rough, when I say rough I mean rough for you because you weren't happy with where it was, and I think it was because you were fighting with your microphone among other things. And then seeing like where it is now, it's like, whoa, like it's really cool to see like the arc to like where it's baller. I'm like, and I'll just be like, what is Jupiter up to? I'm like, whoa, like, hey, these are cool. And it's like, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see people being good at things, you know? And then seeing that like you guys are all just like really talented at stuff. It's like, damn. I did have to fight a lot with it. Yeah, that's an understatement. I remember, I think there was a stream that you were doing where you were literally like, I mean, you weren't like cursing or anything, but like you were like very frustrated with it, like during stream. And I don't know if you like stop stream or if like you just like were like, I'm just gonna push through it. But either way, it was like, I know that pain. Like with my microphone, I think I've gotten it to the best place I can. I think that in terms of tone, volume, quality, I think this is the best I'm gonna get. In all sincerity, I'd say in terms of like hearing my voice IRL, we're probably like 95% of the way there. Like there's 5% that the microphone isn't picking up, but that's okay. But otherwise, like, this is 95% me. And it's like crazy because it's like it took me so long to get here. And the thing that's like completed it was getting a metal windscreen, where instead of like having a pop filter, a regular pop filter, it, instead of like absorbing it in the materials, it redirects it away. I think I just don't like my voice anyway, so I can't tell if my audio is bad or if my voice is bad. That's how I am in a way, because it's like, it's not that I don't like my voice, it's just that the way that my voice sounds to me sounds way more masculine, way more blah blah blah, and then I hear myself in recordings and I'm like, God, I'm a twink. Like it's rough out here, you know. Sorry, that may have been a bit much, but it's just like, oh boy. And I don't mind it. Like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I wish I had X, Y, and Z. It's like, it'd be nice, right? But it's like, I'm more interested in being myself. But the other thing too is like, you know how like there's people who have really good voices for radio, right? Like, I don't want to have a voice for deaf people you know, working as someone who's doing a radio job, you know, like if the shoe doesn't fit, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't really know. I don't like my vocal fry. How do I, hold on. I gotta say this in a sincere way, but like, I gotta word it. Hold on. This is very blanket for a reason, but I genuinely enjoy everyone's voices, comma, Marie, Jupiter, etc. Like, there's nothing wrong with your voices. Like, there's not a single part of them that is bad. I know that personally you're like me, where it's like you like things about your voice, you dislike things about your voice, but the reality is that from I mean, I guess you could say I'm an interested party, because like obviously like you guys are awesome, but just like trying to remove myself as much as I can from any bias. Like, you don't need to worry about, you know, your quote unquote vocal fry. I don't think there's any, or maybe I'm deaf, I don't know, but yeah, like Jupiter's voice, fantastic, would not change a single thing about it. Marie's voice, would not change a single thing about it, comma, not a single thing about it. It fits you guys, it fits your personality, it fits who you are, and I would not change a single thing about it. And if you're like, hey Raz, well, okay, like, you know, what if we weren't friends? What if devil's advocate, you had to choose something wrong with it? The only thing I would say is that, like, you don't like it. That's the only thing I don't like about your voice, is that you don't like your voice. Or you nitpick it. And I get it, you know, like, there are days where, you know, I think, like, what if I had a really, like, hey guys, I'm Fox Chakra, right? And I could do, like, more performative things that, like, typical male VTubers do. Like, man, it'd be so cool. But it's like, that wouldn't be me, right? So let's be devil's advocate. You know, let's say, you know, Jupiter just continues to dislike her voice, and, you know, Marie is like, oh, I don't like the vocal fry. Like, even if they existed, and I deny them, I think they're both awesome. I think that the reality is that you shouldn't have to worry about it, you know? Because, like, your audio right now, like, Jupiter, being honest, like, it's perfect. Like, I remember when your guys' audio was like, And I think, honestly, like, that is one of my favorite things that was completely circumstantial when I started streaming, was like, I just like helping people because it's fun. I don't get anything out of it. The only thing, because I'm the guy that, like, I don't help other people for things I can get out of it. I help other people because it feels really good to help other people, and because, like, I can be like, oh yeah, I helped them in that, you know? I won't brag about it, but it's like, I remember very vividly, you know, seeing everyone's streams quality just skyrocket, you know? Like, just seeing, like, and it's not that, like, I did anything crazy, right? But it's just, like, knowing that they never have to worry about something BS with, like, you know, toggles or like filters and all that. I was like, it just works, you know? I mean, Marie tuned her microphone so much that I remember the stream where where they were, like, doing a band thing outside or whatever, and it was so funny. I remember hearing, like, the band in the background, and I'm like, you must, like, oh, your poor apartment, like, you're next to the dumb college kids that are like, oh, it's Thursday night, better bang my drum. Oh, what's up, Meki? How's it going? Haven't been here in a while. Welcome in. We're being chilling. I wish I had more stories like that. Oh gosh, the neighbors still do that. Oh, really? That's insane. I love that though, because it's like, yeah, it's really annoying. Like, early in this stream, there was a neighbor that was, like, using an angle grinder or something, and just like, and, like, you could, I don't know if it got picked up on mic, but I was just like, oh my god. And then, like, the neighbors, like, fuck ass chihuahuas were like, it's like, I want to throw a chihuahua at a chihuahua. Little dang demon dogs. Anyway, I love all animals, but some of them are a little bit annoying to me, that's all. But welcome in, Meki. Now, I believe you came in when I was doing No Man's Sky, right? Have you had a chance to play the game? Let me know, because I've been playing it a lot off stream. Like, that's been my, like, go-to. Probably what I'm gonna do after stream. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think just to put a cap on the bottle is, like, sure, I know this is obviously a point of privilege and like, it's not like an unbiased opinion, but I genuinely think that, like, how do I phrase, hold on. Give me a second. This is a cheat code in life. You can just tell people to wait so that you can form your thoughts. When I learned this my lifetime, I was like, wait, I can tell them to just wait a moment so that I can collect my thoughts? It's fucking awesome. It's from a viewer perspective, it is really satisfying and enjoyable to see you guys find the things that you enjoy and pursue them. Like, for example, the most ample, like, recent development was, like, Jupiter really leaning into the lullaby ASMR. Like, that was insanely good. Also, like, and speaking of new videos, like, the shorts you've been doing, the videos you've been doing, it's like, I haven't seen this version of, like, Jupiter on stream, and I'm like, the power of, like, being able to edit and, like, craft a story and write a script, like, oh, like, keep doing them. They're really good. I always try, even if I don't watch them 9 million times, I always make sure to like, because I'm lazy to write comments. But anyway, the semicolon. Like, watching you guys grow and watching you guys figure out the things that you enjoy. I mean, there's a bit of jealousy, right, from my end, because it's like, you guys just naturally are good at ASMR, you know, all the other things too, right? And it's just like, it's really satisfying to see that, but it's also like, man, I need to step my game up. You guys are beating me. Like, I don't mean that in, like, a negative way. I just mean that in, like, I'm a competitive person, even though I really hate competition, where it's like, oh, like, they're so good at ASMR and they're so good at games and they're so good, like, I gotta one up them. Because, like, my thing is, like, when I'm competitive, I'm not trying to beat you to be like, yeah. I'm the type of competitive person where whenever I one up you, I, like, be like, hey, I did this, and then I see, like, you're like, oh fuck, he did one up me, and then, like, you try to one up me back, and, like, it's a feedback loop. I have that with Bear. I mean, he beats me at everything, so, like, I very rarely get to do it, but there are certain games and things that I do that I'm just really fucking good at. And I'm like, yeah, I'm better than you at this, and then, like, you'll spend, like, 3 days in, like, a methamphetamine fueled, like, rage of focus just to one up me, and then, like, because he's done that, I can't one up him, right? So I just lose, like, and that's how I see jealousy and competition. Like, I don't see it as like, oh, I want to be better than you. I want to be better than you in one time so that you become better than me, so that I can work hard to become better than you and then keep doing it. You're really good at Zatsudan though, so I wish I was better at that. Really? I feel like I'm like, how do I put this? I feel like for sure I have the stamina with Zatsudans, but I feel like I don't have the quality, you know? Like, you know, sometimes when you watch like corporate VTubers that are doing Zatsudans, like, they are, like, the way they talk and the way they tell stories and the way they talk, like, it's just really, really good. And I've been trying to study, like, genuinely study, like, how they do it. And I just, like, it's not, like, something that they train. I feel like it's just something you either have or don't, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just a bad learner. Lol, hi, Bear. Yeah, you know it's the truth. Also, new video? Very excited. I mean, I think that what's interesting, though, is that, like, I think that the only reason why I'm good at Zatsudans is because of the fact that I really like talking to people. And I guess you could say, like, my, like, cheat code, my unfair advantage is that I don't really, well, honestly, I don't care at all who you are. I'll talk to a rock if it talks back to me, you know? I'm just interested in substance. I'm like, hey, like, who are you? What are you interested in? What's going on? And I think that my current goal is, like, figuring out a way to, like, not incentivize it. That's a wrong word, but it's like cajole people into, like, talking more about themselves. Because I feel like a lot of people don't do that. Like, a lot of the times when I ask questions, I'm trying to get you guys to talk about yourself. Be like, oh, like, you know, this is who I am. This is what I enjoy. Right. And it's always here or there, you know, but I'll be honest. I think that even though you may, like, comparison is the thief of joy. I always remember that. Right. But, you know, when I think about, like, Jupiter 6 months ago versus Jupiter now, like, I feel like you've had a market improvement across the board. Like, it isn't just like, oh, you know, you've gotten really good at ASMR recently and like that's it. No, it's like you've gotten better at a whole host of things. But I think because of the fact that it's like it's slow and gradual, that it's hard to see, you know? Like, even with like my professional thing, like even though I had that fucky wucky bingo boingo, I've grown a lot and I've improved a lot from then. I just don't notice it because I'm there, right? I just got home. Hi, Roro. How are you? I'm doing great. Very weird stream. It's a YouTube only stream. Very, very interesting. It's like it's weird because it's like chat is up there. Hi guys, hello. It feels more natural looking at you guys up there though, I'll be honest. It's weird. Yeah, it's like, I think that one of the nicest things is, you know, there's a lot of things that stress me out about streaming, you know, because you're always like worried. I subscribed to, yeah, thank you about that subscription. Yay! I don't post a lot. Oh man, I do stream a lot. Well, not as much as I used to, but yeah. YouTube only. What's up, Fearless Flames? Yeah. Twitch had a bit of a kerfuffle. Hold on, let's see. Well, this stream unironically is at 4,000 kilobits per second, so it's like it's kind of barely on the cusp of okay. You know? But hi, welcome in, Fearless Flames. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully you guys are doing well. You know, I think my unfair advantage is just like I enjoy talking to people, and that's why like even though Zotzodons are a bit cheap, I'll be honest with you in terms of like effort, you know, I really enjoy doing them. You know, it's like getting an extra snack at lunch when you know you shouldn't. It's just like, it's so nice. Twitch is rude. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If there was an alternative platform that wasn't YouTube, I would probably go to it. Like Kick, yes, it's better for revenue, but it's not good for community. Twitch, I mean, for God's sake, like look at the current drama with it. It's just like, it's awful. Like, and then all the other platforms suck. So it's like, you're kind of stuck on Twitch and YouTube. That's it, you know? And it's just like, but what can you do? You know? Twitch needs to do better. Twitch needs to do a lot of things. And the first thing they need to do is they need to fire Dan Clancy. He's a fucking clown. And they need to hire someone who's cutthroat. They need to hire someone that actually knows the market, that actually understands the market, and they need to monopolize like they have done before they started falling from grace, where sure, they can keep the advertising shit, whatever. No one, you know, sure, it's really bad. But the thing is that, like, for the love of God, please make Twitch good again. Ooh, that may have been a bad phrase to use. Anyway, we're moving past that. If you ever play No Man's Sky, just always remember my offer. I appreciate that, Fearless. I appreciate that. Whatever you want to get. I appreciate the clarification. It's like, what about some Wobux? Old man trying to be hip. It's worse than that. It's like, I've seen C-suite executives that are like him. They're really stupid. They just happen to, like, they're nepotism hires, you know? It's like, oh, he's my friend, you know? But yeah, honestly, my 3-step plan for fixing Twitch is very simple. 1, clear rules. Clear, unilateral, non-community specific rules that must be followed, no exceptions. Right? There's no VTuber only rules, there's no IRL only. No, they're all the same. Oh no, but Raz, that's gonna make it really hard. Good. It'll make people follow the fucking rules. And bans. If they commit any crime, permanent ban, no coming back. If you commit a crime of any sort, if it is higher than a Class C misdemeanor, ban. And honestly, they really need to go hardcore. They need to have one guy that's in charge of Twitch doing all the calls, and they need him or her, whoever, to be the dictator of Twitch and fix all the fucking bullshit. Making people unsafe to, yeah, the TwitchCon is like a great example. Yeah. I don't understand how they allow so much. The reason why they allow so much to happen is because Here, I'll give you guys some IRL lore. One of the ways you can tell a failing corporation is that, oh shit, sorry, God, do you not want me to tell the people? One of the ways you can tell a corporation is failing is they start neglecting some of the basic things. If you're at a company and they do pizza parties every Friday and they're not doing pizza parties every Friday, look for another job. If they're starting to go lax on security, there used to be 5 security guards. Now there's 3. Now there's 2. Now there's 1. Now there's an intern that's doing it. It's cost cutting. Whenever corporations start cutting costs, it's because they can't afford the things. Corporations want nothing more than to do this, have all the benefits they normally have and just write that shit off and just pay for it. But once they start losing them, that's a very bad sign. Twitch has been doing this for years. They don't have enough moderators, and the moderators they do hire are extremely biased. They are not curtailed. They are let to run rampant, and they're just terrible, awful people that unfortunately, and this is the reality, they are politically motivated. And the thing is that I don't think that you should be able to ban someone for a political reason. I think you should only ban someone on Twitch because they broke a rule. I'm late. Hi, late. I'm Raz. Hi, Connor. Good night. Good night, Marie. Have a good night. She's smart. She's going to sleep early. Smart. Ah, if only I was as smart as Marie. Like, my life would be way easier. Good night, Marie. But anyway, the final step on that is 1, unilateral rule book that everyone follows. 2, if someone commits a crime higher than a Class C misdemeanor, they must be banned permanently unless they are cleared of charges in court. 3, they need to actually protect their community. You know? Sorry, I haven't been on the stream, so no, you're good. You know what? Let me go opposite. How dare you miss my streams? I'm so sad when you're not here. How could you abandon me? I bet you're watching other streamers, aren't you? That makes my heart, it hurts. Yandere Raz. You're watching other streamers, aren't you? I'm kidding. I thought of doing for like April Fools like a Yandere ASMR, and I was like, I don't want to open that door. No, only you. Oh, that's actually, you know, there's a lot of people that have told me that like either I'm like the first streamer they actually watch or the first VTuber they watch. And I think that's awesome because that means like, because I feel like there's a lot more behind that statement because it's like watching a streamer is one thing, right? Like a VTuber is hard to get into unless like you know the culture. But if like you know nothing about VTubers and you run into me and you're like, oh yeah, this guy's fine. Like that's big. So I appreciate it. I think it's like, it's really cool. First and foremost, thank you. Second most, like it's awesome to know that there are people who are figuring out and realizing like the joy and privilege that is stream, you know? Like community, I feel like I need to step my game up. That's on me. I'll be real with the community. But like being a part of a stream, like hanging out with the streamer, hanging out with viewers, it goes both ways. Like as fun it is to hang out with me, it's really fun to hang out with you guys. Always remember, you know? Yeah, not just big stream. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like it's not just like, oh yeah, my MVP streamer. No, it's like everyone. No, only you. Oh. I think the first ever VTuber I watched was Fillion, but I only watched one stream. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very fascinating, you know, the like streamers that you watch and you enjoy, right? Because like there's a lot of streamers that I watch that I don't necessarily like I watch their stuff, but like I don't really watch them, you know? Like I watch like clips and stuff, you know, but I don't ever watch stream. But I'm blessed with the fact that like I have a lot of streamer friends who I watch their streams when I can. Like this week, despite the fact that I had a lot of time off for like not streaming, I didn't really watch stream very much. I was like reading a book. Yeah, I got that desperate. I was reading books. Like I'd try to watch a movie or anime or, you know, something like that. But I really need to exploit that. Like for example, like Roro, which I don't know if she's still here, but like Roro does streaming. Roro streams like makers and craft, and she makes like really beautiful stuff and a lot of fun stuff. I'm a sub to Muscle Bear. Awesome. Hell yeah. Sub to everyone. Woo! And it's like, there's a lot of times where I'm not able to catch Roro's stream because it's like, we're like in 2 different time zones. So it's like 10 o'clock for me is like 8 o'clock for them. So it's like, you know, 10 o'clock is kind of when I wind down and like, you know, I mean, I already take a shower before, but you know, lay down in bed and relax. I'm here, hi. I stream journaling and making happy mail envelopes and folio. Yeah, like you do a lot more than that. Like you make cool stuff. Like, and what sucks is that like, I think you were streaming either yesterday or the day before, and I was like, I should watch the stream. I should come by and say hello. And then like, what happened? I genuinely think I just got up to like go to the kitchen and come back, and I just completely forgot. Like, you know how like you go to the kitchen and you're like intending to do something and you forget everything? That's what I do. But it's like, I'm trying to make a more conscious effort to watch people, because it's like, I want to actually watch people, you know? Like, for example, like recently Stebio, friend of the channel, like he's been streaming less. I don't know what the reasons are, but like he's been streaming less, and it's like, damn, I should have watched him when I had the chance, you know? I didn't stream until like 3 days ago or 4. Well, yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you know, like it's fun to be in streams. Like learning the value of like, well, not the value, but it's like learning how much fun it is to just be a lurker or just chat a little bit and then lurk, you know? Like there's a lot of people in chat right now who have like either never chatted or have always been lurking, and it's like, you still get the same experience, right? It's just, you just don't chat, you know? Wanted to stream today too, but I had too many doctor's appointments and I was too tired. I 100% get that. Like I was gonna cancel stream, but I had a second wind, and I'm really glad I did stream, because like, you guys are awesome. Hell yeah, almost 2 hour stream. Wait, 3 hour stream, whoopsie. By the way, how much longer are you streaming today? Probably like 20 minutes. Thinking about, not sure. My throat is going a little hoarse, so I may stop a little bit before that, but yeah. Maybe tomorrow I can. Yeah, hell yeah. Also, one of the other things that kind of gets me is that like, I keep forgetting that people also stream on the weekends during the day. So like, I completely forget, like, because like Marie will do like a study session on a Saturday or Sunday, very rarely, but like she'll do one, and I'm like, oh yeah, I completely forgot. Drink some water. Oh, you're so right. You would think this would be like common sense, right, Roro? But thankfully you guys are here to keep me sane. Thank you, Roro. But yeah, it's like you know, I love this stuff. I genuinely love streaming. Like it's one of my favorite things. Talking to people, playing games, having good laughs, making questionable jokes that I may get canceled for later. You know, the whole 9 yards. But, you know, I think that, you know, no matter what, I think one of the things, like I did it earlier, like when I was talking about like TRD, Traveling Researcher's Diary, like I really enjoy watching people grow. So like seeing people like for example, Roro, right? Like I won't say anything further than what Roro will want to say, but like Roro went through some shit, went through some pretty, like went through and is still dealing with a bunch of stuff right now. Yet even despite that, she's still streaming, she's still doing all these things, which by the way is incredible, by the way. And I think that like the fact that like not a lot of people bring that up in conversation, because it's like, you know, it's something you have to force, right? But like, you know, because like I remember like talking to Roro about it and like kind of getting their thoughts on it and like how things were, and like it was not easy. It was a difficult time. And then seeing, you know, all the positive changes and how everything went from whoa to oh, you know, all right, yeah, it's like, you know, you're not 100% there yet, but it's like the fact that you're able to stream, the fact that you're slowly getting back, like it's really good. Would you do a bedtime story stream? Honestly, I could. I have an ASMR mic that I need to use. Like I was talking to Marie and Jupiter earlier, and they were like, oh, you know, like, yeah, like, well, I was telling them like, oh, I should try it. Do you have like a preferred, like, if, I mean, I don't know if I would stream it because it's like live, it's obviously dangerous, right? But, and not for like me, but it's just like dangerous because like audio quality. Like I don't know if Byron's gonna be like or something, something like, I don't know, someone's gonna break the window, but maybe I'll do like a video. But if you had to choose, Connor, what would be the bedtime story? Actually, that's for everyone. Like what, like maybe that could be something I do for ASMR. Just like, you know, buy the book, pull up with it, just sit there, read the book, get going. I know it's you get isn't it awesome that like, I mean, I'm gonna try to do it just because it's like nice. But I think like one of my favorite things is whenever a streamer or YouTuber or like content creator is able to like be like, hey, what do you guys think I should do? And like you recommended it and like they actually do, and you're like, whoa, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Ooh, good choice. Maybe that will scintillate the brain for Connor. What a weird word, scintillating. I should do like onomatopoeias. I like more of horror stories. Oh, like what? Yeah, I love Christmas too. I like that too. Do you have one that you would do like do you have a story that like comes to mind? Like I'm not averse to any like particular stories. The only thing that I'm a bit weird on is like I'm not like wholesome. I'm not like, oh, like innocent or anything like that, but I try to stay close to like, not close to it, but like within the realm where it's like wholesome people are willing to associate with me. Like my litmus test for like whether I've gone too far is whether TRD is willing to hang out with me, you know? If they're like, yeah, we can't really associate with it, it's like, fuck, that's my bad. Yeah, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but it's like, if you happen to come up with something, it's like, feel free to DM me on Twitter. Feel free to join the Discord and put it in there and at me. Or yeah, just come by to the next stream and let me know. Rez is gonna read a hood version of the hood version of, dude, that sounds so fucking good. My boy Robin, get up in the I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Me and Robin were in the neighborhood. Oh man. But yeah, I gotta make use of the ASMR mic. I gotta make use of the Blue Yeti X. It also sounds really good. Like, it is definitely a pain in the ass to record with because it's so sensitive, but I'm so excited. Like, maybe actually using that thing. Huger or Hugger? I've never heard of them before, so it's like, is that the artist or like, hold on, let's do some Googling. Oh, Hunger Games. Like, read the book Hunger Games? Doing audiobooks? Whoa. That's a bit long. Like, I'm not opposed to it, but it's like, that's an entire book, homie, you know? So check it, this green hairy bro goes off to live in a cave. His crib in the cave like a man cave. He's got a 4-legged mask. The whitest dad in the room needs to rap that verse. 100%. Like in Pars? Wait, what do you mean by that? Keep in mind, I'm very stupid. So like, if it makes sense to you, you're gonna have to break it down. Because I'm not very smart. But like, are you talking about like maybe like, not like the whole book, but like certain parts of it where like, you know, Katniss is like, Peter now, nar. What if I did like Hunger Games but in Australian? Nar, Peter, nar, you can't do that, Peter, no, nar. Like 1/5 of the book at like end of the stream. Interesting. I've never thought of doing that. Like, I've always, like, whenever I do streams, I always think of like, they have to be very structured, and I think I need to embrace chaos, you know? Let chaos reign. Like 1/5 of the book. Yeah, because it's like, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, if I were to do that, I would definitely just do a separate stream. Because like, I feel like, because then you would miss it if you were there for the like story time, and then you wouldn't care for it if you were not there for it, you know? He dang stole the Who's gift like a mission for. Oh, that's not funny. Why did I laugh? I feel like dude, I was at work today and I was on TikTok and I was watching cat videos at my desk. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like I'm a Facebook mom now because I was like, oh, the kitty, oh. I'm more of listening to music. You listen to music to go to sleep? I have, if I want to go to sleep really fast, I'll listen to ASMR and I'll either fall asleep with ASMR going, or I'll get really close to going to sleep and then I'll turn it off and then I'll sleep. But music, I've never been able to, full blast. What music? That's incredible. You must sleep like a rock then. It's like, sup, bro, Martha may be my one. Imagine how much, like, let's say I had like 100 viewers at the start of that stream. I feel within the first 20 minutes, everyone would be like, nah, I'm out. Just like at the fact of the writing. It's just like this. Yep, wow. What's like your favorite song to like go full blast on when you're sleeping? Because like for me, like I can't listen to music to fall asleep, but I will write this for you. If you write it, I will read it. I read the Edwin Bible. I will definitely read yours. But I couldn't imagine full blast like music. Like, is it like classical? Is it like metal? Like what type of stuff are you bumping, man? Cause that's actually like insane. I have to listen to like calming ASMR types of videos like gardening or cooking. I feel that. Like me, I mean, I don't know. I like all types of ASMR, but there's a few ASMR artists that like right now are up there for what I listen to when I fall asleep. Nene Amano is one of them. And the other one is Kana Yanagi. Those two are like the main go-to VTubers that I watch for ASMR. But the other ones is like where the daily vlogs without speaking, you just oh, those are have you seen the videos where like they go on walks and they explain like what's going? Those are so good. Like the ones where like they're walking through Japan and they're like there's no voice, it's just like, oh, this is this thing, this is in 18, it's like plain vanilla bean ASMR. I'm gonna write that down. Hellas Forever has been really? I can't play it because my channel is like on the naughty list, so but interesting. Actually, like, I kind of wish I was like that too. My Charming guy is a good example. He's in Japan. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for more ASMR. This is going in my ASMR folder. I typically don't like male ASMR artists, but there's a guy, what's his name? What's his name? Oh God, what's his face? He's everywhere. He like made a studio and everything. I don't remember his name. Damn, what was it? I don't remember. It only has how can you sleep with like that type of language? Look up a clear. I can't because copyright. That's the only reason. It's not like being wholesome or not. It's like with music, I don't think like wholesome, like I don't care, but it's like I can't play it because it's copyright. And I have a copyright strike and I gotta be careful. Headphones? Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I see what you mean. I gotta listen to it off stream because the way I have like audio setup is like desktop audio, so it's like I can't separate the things. But you know, I never could get into Has Been Hotel. Like it's not like I dislike it or anything, it's just like I never felt any pull towards it, you know? Like when I saw it come out, I was like, I don't really like the characters, and like I hear stories about it and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool, but I just could never get into it, you know? It's like NASCAR, I just don't get it. They're going in circles, you know? But I get F1. I get I don't know, I'm weird. I can listen to a YouTube channel called Music from Another Room and they play oldies in chat. Oh, I remember those too. Oh, so good. You guys are making me tired. I think it's Oldies from Another Room or something like that for the channel name. There's also like 8D audio, which is basically just like regular ASMR audio, but it's like, it goes around you. It's crazy. Although I think we're at that time, guys. I've been listening to Joji. Sorry. Listening to Joji. Oh my God. I love Joji. So I'm so proud of him, dude. He's such a good artist. I'm so proud of him. Off stream, try Twisted Wonderland. It's an anime on Disney villains. Oh, interesting. I'll give it a watch, but the thing that's weird about me is that like And this is what sucks, is that like I typically try to try everything, but with anime or like movies and stuff, I just like, if I don't feel the vibe, I don't even try it. I'll watch like a few like trailers and stuff and like maybe some clips, but we'll see how it goes. I will give it a try. Only 2 episodes right now, by the way. Okay, that's a pretty good reason to try. I should try. At least attempt, you know? Chop suey to wake you up. Wake up! Why don't you put on a little makeup? Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? I wanted to. I need to do more karaoke. My throat gives out after about an hour though, because I'm weak. It is what it is. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Here's my plan. My plan is tomorrow we're gonna be streaming. I'm curious, is there any games that you guys prefer to play? I'm feeling like doing Little Witch no Beta again. I feel like that's gonna be the S tier choice. It's really good, but it's not on the Disney villains right now. It's probably doing like the preview, like building up, you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, my leg's falling asleep. But we will be playing more games tomorrow, more fun. Play Plants vs. Zombies. Let's play Facebook games. Yay! No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow at normal time. However, for tonight, before my throat really gives out and I start crying, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm gonna say thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the first quote unquote solitaire. Solitaire goes hard. Solitaire is fun. Thank you guys for putting up with my internet being dumb and silly. Drink water. That is my plan. I'm gonna have a lot of water and a lot of tea and a lot of boba. Thank you for the stream. Get some good rest. You guys too. Thank you guys for making it through the week. Thank God it's Friday. Make sure you get some rest. Balatro. I've never played it before. That's actually a pretty decent idea. And when I say decent, I mean like fucking phenomenal idea. Blantro. But as always, thank you guys so much for coming by. Feel free, if you would like to, chill out with the outro music. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow. Free gambling? I know, I feel it. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I appreciate you. I love you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Say it back. Good night.